Okay, guys, hopefully we are here. Right, this is not Twaryna and Master of Mine. This is... Sorry, I don't have the stream open yet. 1 second, guys. Okay. All right, now I see the chat, if so, cool. Wait, did the host work out? Because I don't know. See, hold on, dashboard. 1 second. Oh yeah, I am hosting. Cool. Cool. Right. So, and this is going to be Fire to Sky and Bishop. Okay. Except that the time is 6. I am here. Update the title as well. Yes, I do need to update the title. Thank you. Okay, and just need to change the timer. Should be about 8 minutes. Cool. Cool. I'm a little bit silent. I'm a little bit silent, you say, eh? Is that better? All right, let's just make sure that Crack joins us. Hey, Crack, can you hear me? Hello? Crack, you here? Is it better? Okay. Yeah, because the volume is slightly different. The volume was slightly different. Also gonna have some music on. Let me know if the music is too loud. I want it to be kind of quiet. Just like barely in the background, you know, as to where you can hear it, but hello there, Alkin. You should be able to hear the music, but you know, it should certainly be quieter than the commentators. I cannot hear Crack.
Wow.
Oh, there you are.
Hello.
You say something else?
Hello.
You seem to be cutting out, like your connection Like I hear half a word and then you cut out.
How about?
Yeah, I just heard how about there, and then again you cut out.
All right. How about now?
Okay, now it's fine. Now it's fine.
Discord was not really taking my voice, and it seems.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Yeah, good now. Right. Can you guys in chat let me know? I can crank. I can hear someone. Is the sound good? I mean, is the music not too loud? And what about Crack? Do you guys? Is his volume okay? What music?
Crack up a bit. Oh boy. Crack louder, please. All right.
Crack. I'll make you louder. It's
Okay, good. Then you do that. I will not touch anything.
cocaine brain. Hey, Kenny, careful. This is a family friendly stream.
Stream, Kenny. Family friendly stream. Behave.
It's
Bop. White sugar brain.
That's better.
That seems pretty family friendly.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Like the guy who goes baking after the stream, right? Timeout friendly stream.
I only timed him out for 1 second. Yeah. 1 second. I'm gonna turn him up in OBS. I'll have to turn the music down, I think. All right. Is this good enough? Crack, say something.
Test. Listen to me. I am Crack. You should be hearing me now. I hope. With decent volume, decentish volume. All right, good, nice. People seem satisfied now. Okay, Alex. Bishop vs. Fire to Sky. Have you played against any of them yet?
Well, you know what? I did play against who I thought was Bishop Smurf, but I'm pretty sure it was not actually Bishop. He did play against Helllight though, and won, and he just wrecked me. So I thought it may have been Bishop, but probably
I do
probably
think
not.
that Bishop has a Smurf. Why is my name Crackbrained Kenny? Well, I think when I was like 15 or 16, I chose that nick because a friend of mine suggested it when I was looking for a new nick, and I stuck with it since then. You know, like this silly email address you have, like that you make as a teenager, and you still keep it.
Right, and really quickly, I need to do the settings properly, so that we have the real streamers that we need to have, because my settings are still.
Yeah, please no more Twaryna.
Yeah. Oh god, that don't. Let's just forget that ever happened. I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, yes, sure. Jokes aside, everyone has bad games. I have bad games. You have bad
dude,
games.
you know what? I'm sure Twaryna feels worse than anybody else about that game. So let's
Probably,
give him a break. All right.
No, Kenny. None at all.
Okay, I'll need
I
to
was
share.
told it's slang for someone who's insane, and it made sense, and I still think it does, so I kept it. Oho, Puza, hello, Puza. This is the English stream though, not the Russian one. For those who don't know, Puza, serious Papashka here, playing big tournaments and so on.
Okay. Let's see. So Fire to Sky. Hopefully that works out. Okay. All right, there we go. Source. Okay.
All right.
All right. And
you should maybe change the thing down there. It shows Twaryna.
yeah, I know. I'll change the
Okay.
names. Yeah, I just I need to change the streams first, so that we actually have the right streams. And Bishop. Okay. Right, and we need to change those. So this one is bishop. And this one is fire to sky.
What is FTS doing right now? Is he testing fights?
It looks like it's not FTS stream, it's Stinger.
Oh, alright. Oh yeah, sure. I saw the the bottom left, the Stinger thing.
Okay. So I think we should be good now. Oops. Okay, cool.
Right. So they should hopefully get started soon. 1 second, my telephone's ringing. I'll be right back.
So what do we got? We should be starting any second now, any minute now. Yeah, so Bishop is in the lobby. Fire to Sky does not seem, well, he is in the lobby, it looks like. There it is. Okay, cool. So they are about to start. So what's up with Fire to Sky? Is he starting his stream? We got Stinger picking up all level 5 magic box here in whatever game he's playing. Did I not do the right stream? Hold on. Fire to Sky. Okay. What's up? Can somebody let him know that he doesn't have his stream up? More volume on Crack, not by much. What about the music? Is the music okay? Not too loud, I hope. Hello, Zomla. Hello, China Fighting. That's a cool one, Kenny. I like the creativeness. Music seems fine. Okay. Yeah, I want it to be pretty quiet, but so what's going on? It is Fire to Sky stream, I think. Did we somehow have Stinger stream? What? Is the link not right? No, it has to be right. Twitch TV, Fire to Sky. Yeah. So what the hell? Yeah, but he's still hosting Stinger, looks like, or someone I don't even know. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Oh, we're good now. We're good. Okay. We're good. He just started his stream, it looks like. Cool. Can be even more quiet. Okay, so yeah, I'll do it slightly quieter.
I have returned. Sorry about that.
It's fine.
Okay, watch stream.
It looks like we finally have, and I'm gonna. I turned off all of my other streams and stuff, so hopefully, hopefully the Discord stream has as much bandwidth as possible. But
yeah, hopefully. Right now it doesn't show me anything.
Oh
though.
yeah, sorry about that. Actually, yeah, I apologize.
What?
This needs to be full screen projector. There we go. Okay. All right.
Let's have a look.
Okay, so we are already in a trade, and actually missed the towns.
Miss Towns, crack up Crack's volume. They still say. German fangirls still keep calling. Well, sometimes you have 3 times, sometimes you don't have it. Right. Yeah, stream seems good for now. I at least see everything decently clearly.
Okay, I tried changing the volume here. Okay, so it looks like the town is 2.6, and the color.
It's
okay,
castle.
so it's castle against fortress. All right, interesting pair. Interesting.
Yeah, I agree. Which one do you prefer here?
Well, you know what? I kind of like both. I mean, I kind of feel like, honestly, Fortress has more potential for tempo. With, it has an easier time taking hives, and, if you get, but you need the hives, right? So if you get a decent number of hives, you can just snowball those pretty easily. With Castle, I mean, you always have that option to biome game and get Archangels if you, get a couple of Utopias and a few Portals of Glory, but in a lot of cases, that's going to be too slow, and, like... I had a game the other day where I had 15 Archangels on 1, 2, 3, and I lost against Fortress that broke like 117 and already had like 20 all stats and Earth Tome and stuff, so...
Well, like, that's the problem though, right? 1 to 3 is too slow, but if your Archangels ready to break on 1 to 1, then it's a pretty different thing, don't you think so too? Like...
Yeah, true, but I mean, getting Archangels on 1, 2, 1 is not that easy,
I mean, hey, you have 2 high-tier Papashi here. If someone can manage that, it's them. Okay,
right,
Bishop already has a very nice hero in Tavern, like Gunnison. I really like that hero, really nice one. He probably will use him to scout though. I mean, the initial castle army does not like barbarians too much, like you want archery. But still, I really like Gurn as a hero, and in this case he at least gives a free ballista.
Alex is still louder than Crack. Okay, what about now? I think I changed the volume a little bit. Okay, how about now?
Well, you will see if it's better now when I start talking, right? Alright, Bishop found his first hive.
Kill music, please. My ears bleed. Music die now, thanks. Alright, fine. No music then.
1 hive, 1 corn. Seems kind of average so far. Road is decently long to the desert.
Okay, volume's good. Good. Alright, so let's see. You do have a decent roll of marksman. At least he didn't get screwed, right? 21 marksman or 30 was the ones in the town.
30 marksman, a ballista. You can work with that. One problem is he doesn't have fast 1 stacks because he got a barbarian, but it was Garnison, so he didn't get wolves. So he kind of has to speed up on griffins and goblins.
Yeah.
That's actually a downside.
Another good thing here is that he does have Therese, who has tactics, so that allows him to take a Portal of Glory without risking morale.
Yep, that's true. But for that you would require to have a Portal of Glory.
Yeah. We don't see any. We do, 1 cons and a Cavalier dwelling.
The hive. I mean, mummies could be something like pikemen maybe. I am not too sure about the values. If it's 60 pikemen, suddenly you are in a good position to start taking hives.
With 2 restarts though, this map does look like one that you would probably want to restart.
Agreed. So you either try to bait or restart. I mean, probably you have to go for the mummy box here, see if it's worth it. Okay, Lena is a nice hero to have, but again, like, it's all kind of short term.
Whoops.
Or long term, I mean, which doesn't matter too much on Jebus.
Yeah, besides that, we don't really see a whole lot. Let's take a quick look at what we see on Fire Sky's side. Looks like he's actually building Wyvern turn 1. That's interesting.
I mean, why not? If you have the gold. Wyverns help a lot with preventing to bleed, because they can start tanking instead of using 1 stacks to tank and absorb hits. So you keep your null stack healthy.
You certainly don't want to lose any Wyvern though either. But yeah, I mean, with 70 HP, they can certainly tank on a Beastmaster. That's why, because he's going for the
big reason too, yeah.
Okay.
For a very nice shield too. He will bleed the pixies, okay. Yeah, and they shoot Wyverns plus Lizardman. Now turn 2 he just blocks everything and fight is done with. Most important thing, no nulls lost. Just the pixies, maybe a Lizardman, but on Jebus you don't really care about the Lizardman.
Yeah, that's true. And looks like here, with those 2 Wyvern, he's actually managing to not bleed any nulls, which is cool. Actually, that's something I haven't really thought of doing. But, yeah. I'll consider this for fighting a range block. Yeah, so he just bleeds Pixies and only one Lizardman, and he does get a nice shield for it. That's certainly going to help him. He does see one Hive.
In your opinion, well, H3, I would say both really are very good players. I think that if it goes late game, Fire to Sky will have the edge. Like Bishop is someone who shines especially on all kinds of weird templates that no one else plays. Like he has a very strong general game sense, if you want to call it like that. He has no specialized templates, at least among the favorite.
Well, as far as Sky, you probably don't love this map either. So I think you're thinking of 1-1-1-ing this if Bishop does not. But I think we're going to see a 1-1-1 from Bishop here.
So you see a Hive, you see a +2 cape, and that's kind of it.
Yep, Bishop does 1-1-1 this. The trade results, I believe, was somewhere around 5k. You guys can check it out on MS Studio 1 channel. We unfortunately don't have the HUD. My computer didn't like it, and I haven't had the time to actually try to work it out. It's minus 4.5k for Bishop.
No, they...
No, Alex, Bishop restarted. Wait, what? What just happened here? Wait, what? I thought Bishop 1-1.
No, Bishop said then like sorry plus, and then...
Oh, really?
I don't understand.
Okay, so is this some mind games that we're seeing? So he said 1-1-1, but then he said plus?
I'm not sure what they decided here in the end. I'm kind of confused as well.
Yeah. All right. Because I thought I saw 1-1-1 from Bishop, and then apparently... Morgan
you
Freeman.
don't want to... that's a hero you don't want to see. I mean, he kind of helps now because your secondary hero doesn't have fast one stacks again. So the Griffins have a use. It's not like you get Christian and...
Morgan Freeman trying to be Colonel Sanders and opening his KFC with his chickens.
Yeah, but this is... Like, starting end-wise, this is really sad already.
Yep. Well, that's what Bishop gets for those mind games. I mean...
Byron's guarding something, he really has to do. They have a nice puppet guarded by boars, which is kind of cool. 24 marksman really hurts.
Yeah.
3 ballast is nice.
So far, it definitely looks like a restart, though, unless he finds something. I mean, what would you even have to find here? Like... a couple of easy pogs, but 24 marksmen for pogs? That's
I mean, it's doable. You just have to... You can't do it immediately. You just have to level up the hero, get your archery up. Maybe risk the turn 1 morale. He has -3 luck, which is pretty good, actually. He has -2 on the road. He started with the Demon's Horseshoe. But honestly... You don't even need some super high roll. You get like an archer dwelling and compensate for the archers, and then you get something average and it's playable. Yeah, but I don't see anything to compensate here, honestly.
Yeah. And what does he even go for with Valeska right now? So just the block?
Well, he has to break the boars. So other heroes can scout the road. Like the boars have to be removed. They are decent XP. Probably the best he has turn 1.
Fortress biome to Tope south of town. Let's have a look at it. Yeah.
Fortress biome looks decent.
Sultan's break though.
Honestly, nowadays I feel Sultans are fair. Like they are not a horrible break
Sure, because
anymore.
they increase their value. There's not as many of them.
Like they are not a nice break. They are not your typical Nagas or whatnot, but they are
as
not.
As long as you're not Luna and you're not hoping to burn them.
Yes, as long as you don't rely on, I don't know, like shooting them down on without having first speed or whatever. But they are fair now, I feel like. You obviously prefer seeing those over Titans. But hey, I just realized he rolled a +2 speed cap again.
Mm-hmm.
What a god.
But other than the 1 cons and the 2 taupes and a couple of null dwellings, he doesn't really see too much, so...
He has a Gorgon dwelling, not sure how much that helps. But yeah, I saw a hype to the right, I
Gorgons
think.
into taupe. Meat for the taupe. 2 lizardman dwellings too, but not a huge help. I do think we're probably going to see a restart from Bishop, though. Let's see what else he scouts, though. Or does Bishop try to go for another mind game bait here?
Yeah, doubt.
There is 1 hive, though, but... And, 2 pickets? So, I mean,
2
not
pickets.
completely horrible.
I mean, yeah, this is... Well, it depends on the break, but it seems at least playable.
Yeah, Void
not
Remover,
great.
Fire Sky had a Sultan's Break.
And most importantly, this is... I said, it's like playable, but you want more than playable, right? You want something good.
Yeah.
Because Castle, you want those angels.
Yeah, and especially with 2 restarts, yeah, you want to at least... Like, if you only have 1 restart, you may settle for playable, but with 2 restarts, you probably want to try to high roll a little bit more.
Yeah, it's always, let's call it, always a very bad situation if you go into the restart phase and you already used 1 thread. Blue hasn't used a single one.
Mm-hmm.
And you sit there, do I use my second one now, really?
Yeah.
And do I really go like free, like giving him free maps to roll a map he likes? Because the Bishop is thinking right now. Well, I would like to know if he has 1 restart or 2, because I still didn't understand.
I think I think what happened is that Bishop actually keeps and Fire to Sky ends up using his restart. I think. Okay. I'm not 100% sure though, because yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. All right.
Bishop is thinking if he baits and Fire to Sky. Well, I mean, okay, he's pluses. This, yeah, I would call this more of a bait than okay. And Fire to Sky 1/1s. All right, well, I guess Bishop's mind games have worked.
Seems so.
Now Fire to Sky uses both of his restarts, and Bishop still has both of his. So.
And that's that's also like a very pressuring situation for you as red, right?
Mm-hmm.
You, as blue. Red pluses, and then he pluses again. Oh,
2 castle heroes and a tactics hero. Nice.
Okay, that's pretty cool, right? His marksman roll is not that great for 2 castle heroes, though. I think he min-rolled on both castle heroes that came in. You have like
4 and 4. Still, though, that's what, 30, 34 marksman?
Yeah, I mean, the army's still decent. He'll have a bunch of pikemen, too.
Mm-hmm.
And pikemen can be, how do you call it? They can be like your emergency rope in a pork. Like you put them behind the 1 stack of pikemen, the big pikeman stack, if you're afraid of getting moraled on, and then they tank at least 1 hit. So that's something too.
They also help in hives, since they do have a decent amount of HP.
Oh, pikemen are a very strong unit, honestly. Like they are very beefy, they hit decently hard. Well, they are slow, which is the reason why they are worse than centaurs, I'd say, but says that like they are really they
and it looks like Fire to Sky has Luna.
Will he use her though? That I can't tell. Probably yes,
I feel Luna is actually pretty good for Fortress since you have the dragonflies.
He's already preparing us. I think what he will do is he'll use her as like a support hero to like have his main army move on a warrior, maybe like Cox or Dracon, simply to go ahead and have the main army be the main hero for a late game, do fights on that, and have Luna burning objects that she can burn. It's also a very nice box guarded by dwarves there. A nice head. And, wow, the more I look at it, Fire to Sky's zone looks really good. Like he has the +1 ring there, the +4 head.
Looks Luna. Like his stream may have frozen.
Okay, seems like
that. Let's switch back to Bishop then.
Gold Dragon. So, Dragon. It's a Gold Dragon. You obviously don't take it on Valeska.
Okay, not
Fire
quite.
Sky. No, Fire
Oh,
Sky's
there it
moving
is.
again.
Okay. Yeah, so I just want to see what he gets in this box, because it looks like he wants to try maining Corcus here. Oh, Bishop already won once. Never mind.
Okay. Was a really good map for Fire Sky, in my opinion. That looked really interesting.
What did
already.
he have in terms of objects? I didn't quite see.
I didn't see the objects. I think I saw a Hive.
Again, and
here we
again
go
he gets two castle heroes, but
And again, he
one,
gets like 30 marksmen of 2 castle
one is
heroes.
Christian.
I mean, still, well, I'm not
Free
sure.
ballista though.
Yeah, I would still say you would prefer seeing some kind of Flux Hero over Christian there, simply to have Pixies as 1 stacks. Because like, here again, like, what are you going to speed up your heroes on? Marksman? Pikeman? Like, this speed 5 plus 1 is really annoying.
Mm-hmm. Cover Flux, best side meat?
Side meat, I'd say Flux. Even though, when you play Fortress, then I really like the Cove side army.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Actually, no, best side hero to come in is Callback. Not even room for discussion there, I would say. Like, the best hero that's not from a faction you can get with army is Callback, with his 8 Dragonflies.
Sure. Yeah, having Serpent Flies is always nice to speed up your heroes. Again, Bishop is looking at a kind of a mediocre map here. 1 picket, 1 experimental shop, a crypt, a churchyard, and not much else. 29 marksmen with 2 castle heroes. That's kind of annoying.
Well, I mean, 29 you can play with, and 44 pikemen are a decent stack. Again, the gold dragon for Bishop. Poor guy.
Yeah, well, that's what he gets for mind games.
But a torch is punishing mind games here, it seems.
Actually, he goes into the crypt without... Alright.
Killing the vampires was really bad here. I think he realizes too that it was a really bad move. For those who don't realize, if Bishop at this point does not kill the vampire, his pikemen go before the whites, and he gets to either move them away or hit the whites. The reason why he didn't go for the patroness, he had his entire army on him, and he was in no position to buy another hero to get the other stuff off. He needs this crypt's gold to do it. But the fight is taken kind of awkwardly, I'd say.
Yeah, he loses, 6 pikemen here, where he really should have lost none. Or like maybe 1 or 2.
I think he could have lost like 3 or 2.
Max, why not Brawn? Well, Brawn is situational. So Brawn will help you with his Basilisk if you are taking hives, but Korvac helps you to speed up all your heroes, which usually is going to give you much more value, to have 1900 movement on all of your side heroes rather than the 7 Basilisks that may not really pay out.
Well, who even says you get 7? You could get 4.
Well, yeah, if you high roll.
Yeah, also kind of important, I would say, is the fact that when you play with Korvac, you have flies for both speeding up heroes and kiting. If you have a very ranged-heavy army, like Castle, having this Dragonfly to kite fights, suddenly you can do Diamond Golems or, I don't know, Dwarfs, all those kinds of fights that are kind of meh to do. Like, you have this, let's say, lot of Diamond Golems, and you are sure it's, 20, 22. You wouldn't do that day 1 usually, right? Or day 2. Because it's a decently difficult fight. But once you have the Dragonflies, this fight becomes super easy. You can just infinitely kite on the Serpent Fly while your marksmen do the rest.
Well, not quite sure what Bishop is really doing here. It seems like this map is just, a 1-1-1.
He wants to fully see if there's something. Like, there's always the chance you suddenly find something great.
True. Well, let's see what Fire to Sky has here. Looks like he has a Hydra Pond at the bottom right there, below the Pepegas. And
Hydra Ponds are... The thing with Hydra Ponds is, like, if you have, let's say, Behemoth Crags or Portals of Glory, you can do your power stack out of that. Like, your power stack can be created from behemoths, angels, maybe if you have enough of them, aspets. But you don't want a Hydra power stack. You want Hydras maybe as meat for Consors or for Dragonfly hives.
Well, in certain cases, you can definitely make them viable. I mean, they're pretty easy to build. They're not that
They are
expensive.
They are
And
expensive, Alex.
what?
They cost 15. They cost 15,000 to build.
Is it 15? I thought it was 10.
Well, even 10 is overpriced for Hydras. The problem is they are speed 5. You don't
Well,
want the speed
sure, but
power
it's not
stack.
really the speed. It's that no retaliation ability and also the tankiness. You can definitely do utopias with them since the dragons are going to be afraid of hitting them and get that multi-directional attack. So I don't know. I feel like Hydras can be decent. I feel like they can be decent. I mean, sure, they're not nearly as good as Angels as a power stack, but I feel like they can be decent.
Honestly, I would say Hydras are the worst tier 7 you can get from a dwelling. Behemoths are better, they're easier to build, you get them earlier. Giants you get from shrubs, they are a bit cheaper. I mean, Bone Dragons give minus morale at least and are faster. Firebirds can block range units.
And we got a Portal of Glory for Bishop. So
Oh,
he probably keeps this one, since it is an easy one too.
yes, easy one. He has Tyrexor with tactics.
Yeah, I would bet he keeps this one.
Ooh, and if he keeps, look at Fire to Sky screen. That would be painful for him to play, I believe. He has 5 heroes out day 1. Like,
Yeah.
I like the Wyvern build with the Magogs. Here it's questionable because he has no gold, and I mean Wyverns are cool and all, but they cost you 5,000 gold day 1 because you have to build the nest for 3-5 and 2 times 900 for the Wyverns themselves, or 800.
So yeah, and I think this is the case. This is exactly a case of.
Do you see what the diamond golems are guarding for
Yeah,
Bishop?
yeah.
That's what you want for a Pork. Like that's the
Oh yeah,
perfect.
true. Well, Spirit of Oppression would help too. But yeah, so I think this is a classic case of exactly what we were talking about, where this is not amazing, but it's decent, it's playable, right? And with only one restart, Bishop is not going to take a risk and get a really bad map. And
Puza's asking why did he not take boots day 1? Who did not take boots day 1? Did we miss any boots on one screen?
Don't see them. Fire to Sky or Bishop? Do you mean? Yeah, so actually this is not looking great for... Fire to Sky. Okay, yeah, there's boots on Fire to Sky screen. Not sure. That looks like Pixies. He could have, yeah.
Maybe he wanted to concentrate on getting gold so he could get started on the map and get the boots a bit later.
Yeah, it looks like he really got stifled by not enough gold, which is kind of weird. What did he end up buying? That's...
The Wyverns. The Wyverns cost you 5k.
Oh, he bought Wyvern. Okay. I didn't see that.
One hive, alright. But it's not a pretty hive. Like, Fortress is one of the factions that's best at dealing with range units, if not the best, simply because you have dragonflies. So sorceresses and sea witches are fine. Like once you upgrade your flies, it's fine. But still not the greatest fight because you can't simply do it day 1. You have to prepare for it.
I guess there must have been a ranged guard to the Dwarven Treasury, and that's why he got those Wyvern.
Maybe. Did he do the Dwarven Treasury? I think not. Otherwise, he should have had more heroes, right? Maybe it's a big one and he decided to not do it.
Or maybe it was a mini.
Yeah, I guess. Mini could have made it so that he doesn't have the gold. Alright, script should be a joke here. Like, you have... Like, that's one of the things I like when you with Drakon. Crypts are very easy. If you want to do a crypt, like on, let's say, a mirror template or a 6LM, and you started with Alkin or Tazar or Wiston, crypts become a bit awkward unless you know the precise way to do them.
No, and he does have Alkin, which he is probably thinking about maining Alkin over Drakon here.
Very likely. I mean, Alkin, in my opinion, is one of the best warrior heroes. Like, I would put him on a tier with the specialists, even simply because he does have offense and armor right to start off. Oh, he's thinking about basilisks? I mean, artifact-wise, the map of Fire to Sky looks pretty nice. Like, he has a flail, judging by Jolaire, for attack. He has boots on the ground. He has a +3 knowledge hat. Like, he has a bunch of small, neat, minor artifacts that will help him early on.
He has Alkin, so we have a Cal game.
It's a logistics Alkin. Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and he feeds him XP. All right. So maybe that's the reason why he doesn't have gold. Alkin is munching all those treasure chests.
So I suppose with what he sees right now, my thought process would probably be try to go for the Hydra. Well, he doesn't know the guard to the Hydra Pond, but I would probably try to do Hydra Pond into Hive and use Hydras to make that Hive easier to take. What do you think? Would you go for the Hive first?
I think right now he has to scout more of the map. Like, he has to find.
True. But from what he sees right now, I mean, if this is all you had to work with,
the Hive requires dragonflies, I would say. You don't want to go for that Hive without dragonflies.
So would you build them and go for the Hive, or would you first go for the Hydra Pond?
So the thing is, I would build serpent flies now, and in the meantime, I would check out the guard for the Hydra Pond. If it's an easy one, you can take it. If not, then...
Does see a cons here. It's a size 1. He can actually take that first, but...
But what do you need the size 1 cons for, really?
Yeah, true.
Like, there's nothing close to the roads. You don't
At
want
least
to
the break is not bad. It's War Unicorns.
Yeah, the break is nice. And you take this cons on the way out, I think, unless you find objects close to the road.
Yeah, I mean, dragging those angels through the swamp is always really bad without pathfinding or the boots or wings. All right, well, let's have a look at Bishop. Okay, Bishop is doing the churchyard here.
Yeah, this should be easy for Bishop. I don't see him.
And looks like he found a archer dwelling because he has 38 of them now.
Looks like he messed up the patterns. I was about to say I don't see him failing.
Oof. Oh, he did it on. He's doing it on not Valeska, right? So that was. Oh.
No, it looks like Valeska if you look to the right.
Yeah, Valeska. Okay.
I guess he messed up somewhere. Now he has to fix it. All right.
And he has to lose some marksmen.
Well, it's not too many. Like, he lost like 2 or 3 probably, which...
Yeah, and this is and this goes to show, guys, that it's not, you can mess up on this. I think I saw Toganash in this tournament actually die like this, basically messing up.
It can happen.
But he did do it on speed 7 hero, so he wasn't doing it on Valeska.
Yeah, I recently lost a mirror game on day 2 as well, simply because I messed up my churchyard a bit, and then I ran out of arrows. Because I got my marksman hit early on, and things became really problematic. And what I see here, like from what I can judge, is that Bishop probably somewhere misstepped, and now the zombies move really badly. What he has to do now is, okay, this could work too. Right, I think he has it. Does he though? Yeah, he does. It's a good thing he went in on Valeska. Like, fixing a messed up churchyard with speed 8 is pretty easy. Yep. Fixing it in speed 7 gets very problematic.
Yeah, you fix it by tab GG.
Well, if you have enough marksmen, it's still doable. But the biggest problem is not even that you lose a handful of marksmen, because let's be honest, this is Jebus. You transition to angels and marksmen become meat. The problem is you lose a lot of timer fixing it. Like, bleeding 4 or 5 marksmen, if you have like 38, who cares? Losing 5 minutes timer, like, you saw it for the MoM games, so both kept timing out over and over again. I think that was a very good showcase of why timer is such an important resource in this game. That especially I think newer players tend to underestimate. Like,
sure.
Timer is an actual resource. That's what you often don't want to use.
Oh, and looks like Fire to Sky is going for that cons. And I think Bishop is going to be thinking about going for the Portal of Glory now.
Makes sense, to be honest. Like, he will probably get the Swordsman before that even. His chains look a bit messy. I'm not sure if he reaches it this day. But with this amount of marksmen and a ballista and Tyrexor... Oh, he's not going for it, is he? Like, he stepped to the left.
Yeah, he's clearing the block, I guess, first.
Okay, so he probably goes for the Pot of Glory later then. Interesting.
Just scouts the break here.
So both have very nice breaks. If both have upstacks, behemoths I would say are easier. With upstack, behemoths probably are a bit more difficult than unicorns with upstack, but
yeah, but the unicorns can be tricky sometimes. First of all, because they may resist slow, and and they have that blind ability that can throw a wrench into your plans sometimes.
Well, you see, for the blind ability to work, you have to get hit by the unicorns, right?
But again, if they resist slow, and then morale,
it's only the middle stack usually, like the 3 middle ones that can resist turn 1, so it's not that bad. But
point is, it can happen, and also they are beefy, right? So if your power stack is melee, you are likely not going to be finishing them with one shot, and then you're going to end up running out of one stacks. Let's say you have to break it on something like 20 monarchs, right? 20 monarchs are not going to be one shotting 6 or 7 or 8.
But Alex, what would you rather melee down with your example? 20. Like, would you rather melee down with 20 monarchs a unicorn break or a behemoth break? Or even a behemoth break?
I don't know. Actually, I almost feel like I feel a little bit safer with. Okay, if there's no upgraded behemoths, I probably feel a little bit safer against the behemoths.
Yeah. Well, that's the point I was making, right? That unicorns are probably easier if you have an upstack.
Yeah.
Okay. But like everything aside, this is 2 strong players with 2 easy breaks. I don't see them having problems. 1 second, my telephone again.
Yeah, 2 good players with easy breaks, but somewhat mediocre biomes. I would say right now Bishop has the better ones, since he has the... he does see a hive here at the bottom left. He does have the Portal of Glory and a Picket and an XP shop and a hive. I think that's it, and a couple of decent arties laying around. But since he is able to build angels, that Portal of Glory becomes that much more important. And for, I would say that's strong, even if, obviously, if Fire to Sky finds some Wyvern dwellings, Portal of Glory for Bishop is much stronger than, getting 1 additional Wyvern per week per Wyvern dwelling in your town.
Alright, and again, has something interesting happened?
Not really.
Alright. Is he going for the sword? I think it looks as if he's setting up for the sword there. He was aiming at it, looking for the movement points needed. But probably redecided. Okay. Rip Adelaide. So I assume he goes for the... Is he going to main Evacious? Like, I see Evacious standing on the +1 attack school of war. So...
I do like Evacious as a main in a lot of cases. That clone ability can certainly... Yeah,
it's gimmicky. Like, I myself prefer like your reliable warrior who will just... who will just brawl, kill stuff, and fight. Like, I can understand why you prefer gimmicky heroes. Like...
Hey, come on now.
No, I fully understand that. I think it's just a question of playstyle. I'm not saying that using gimmicky heroes is something for noobs and Papashki will just brawl. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying there's weak players and good players. That
I was sold on Eovacious when I was able to do a green dragon break, like 30 green dragons with, close to 30 Wyvern, pretty much losing nothing because of that clone ability. I think on 117 or 116 I did it, and after that I was like, yeah, Eovacious is pretty good.
But the problem is you probably ran out of your mana pool in that.
Yeah,
and after
I did actually, yeah. And I ended up losing, I ended up bleeding Wyvern on random fights in the center, like Harpy Hags and stuff.
Yeah, like that's the thing with gimmick heroes, right? They have this gimmick of mana, they run out of mana, and they are kind of meh. Probably on Jebus it's not that much of a problem because you get to regen mana pretty often.
But I mean, let's be real. You want mana no matter who you're playing as on Jebus Cross.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can, like, your big smoky crack hack or Tazar will lose like 5 mana or 10 mana. And your Evacious will use up like 100. It's a rough example. As I said, it's, I think, a preference thing more than what's better thing. Ooh, and he will use... He has a nice cape down there. Okay, with that cape, Evacious makes a lot of sense to me, honestly. The thing with Evacious, early on, is, like, he needs spell power. Like, 2 clones for 1 turn, useless.
Well, he also needs water magic.
He has water magic.
Oh, he does? Okay, I didn't see that. What cape were you talking about? I missed it.
He has the dragon cape.
The +2/+2
thing.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
The +2/2 next to a prison. So if he chains for that...
AA clones incoming, yeah. Okay.
AA cloning is fun, even with 1 clone only.
Okay, so looks like did I see 5? Okay, I thought I saw 5 wyvern on Alkin, but
I'm kind of curious what Fire to Sky is going to do with that 1 angel now. Oh, and what I see as well is the famous, what people would call Gnalenia, where there's like a million Knoll huts and you go for the big Knoll power stack.
Oh god, that one gives me nightmares. I had a wyvern monarchs break that I did once with like 300 gnolls and 100 lizard men with no slow on one, and then it was 1/2/1 that I was able to do it on. I literally had like nothing in my biome except Knoll huts and lizard warrior dwellings.
Nice, I guess. No, not really. I'm wondering, why is it like these sprites? If you want to do these sprites, do it on swamp only or angel only, depending on preferences. Okay, sure. Like, you don't lose army here. Let's be real. The angel just like that's what an angel does, right? Angel does what I described last game with the Wyvern, where you buy a Wyvern turn 1 to prevent bleeding. The angel does the same thing, just a lot better. Yeah, because, well, the angel is super tanky, super fast. It's like just what the angel does. And now he speeds up Alkin.
No, he actually did that on Alkin. I just noticed that. So
yeah, because he's probably going to end the turn in town with Alkin, so he just used up his last movement points.
Okay, well, it makes sense. He does have 4 knowledge. So gets a little bit of mana to do some fights, I guess, later on, since he doesn't see too much in terms of army, so he may need to rely on slow and things like that for more difficult fights.
Question is, what is he going to do now? Like, what's his target? Is he going for the hive? Because the problem I see with the hive is he will not be able to chain his angel all the way over there. It's just not going to happen.
Well, and that's why I was saying that I think I would go for the Hydra dwelling first, and then with that do the hive, so you don't actually have to bring the angel, and your Hydra can tank and do the damage.
I think he's going for the Hydra point now. He took on... Oh.
Yeah, he's getting a hat, which I'm not sure if Alkin already has a hat or not, but I think he wants all the additional mana that... I'm not sure what his plan is, though, what he wants to do with Alkin afterwards.
Getting the hat, if Alkin regions now is great, honestly, simply because if you use his mana carefully, he will not have to regen any more of this game before. Maybe even after the break, he will still have mana. Like, that's the thing with a good warrior, right? You don't need mana.
The witch hut that breaks logic. Learn learning.
Nice. No, I mean that doesn't break logic. There's ways to learn.
But how can you learn learning if you don't know learning in the first place?
No. You see, Alex, there's courses, for example, in universities, on how to properly study, and that's what learning is about, right? How do you properly actually perceive information? How do you properly work with those information? How do you learn? And that's the thing you have to learn too. How do you properly learn? You know, how to learn more efficiently. Like, it's not.
What did they teach you there? Did you take one of those courses?
No.
Makes sense. That explains things. The real questions are being discussed now.
What I really like about Fight of Sky here is he is very, how to put it, he's very precise with his movement points. Like, he tries to use every single movement point he has. You see this? Like, he moves Ivor as much as he has, so Arkan on his last movement points can still walk there, pick up the hat, and go back.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yep, so 7 knowledge Alkin, just a little bit of spell power, and he'll be able to get some stuff done. He does, looks like he did get Earth Magic on Alkin already, so yeah, Alkin certainly
Very nice.
is the main.
I mean, it's kind of obvious, isn't it, that you use the guy with offense and armor and logistics, which he caught, as main.
Another +3 helm.
Well, it's still good. Like, especially someone like Fight to Sky, who's usually playing mirrors and XL plus U's, will probably value having several heads, because you sometimes want several heroes at once to reach mana.
Could have actually only brought the Angel here. I'm not quite sure why he's bringing everything else.
Maybe he just doesn't care about the Lizard Warriors.
Obviously. Lizard lives matter, man.
But as I said, someone who plays templates with medium guards knows that lizards.
There is one
just
more
hate-
hive over here on the
You just
right.
learn hating lizards pretty much. That's the thing. If you play templates with medium guards, you learn to hate those things. Hive is cool.
Hello, Philip. So the question is, does he want to do the Hydra Pond or what?
No, he wants to take the town with the angel, I think. Because he now has this problem with the angel that you kind of have with Swamp. You can't do stuff off-road. Like, are you going to drag the angel? Like, he has this nice hive over there, guard by sea witches. You aren't going to use the angel for that. He will delete the
Alright,
imps.
so he
Okay,
finally
now
gets
he
rid of
won't-
those the
Okay, that's
imps.
size 2. Size 2 might be doable for Alkin if he combines his nodes from both towns, I think. Like, he has 12 nodes up there.
Well, I would actually say things are improving for Fire to Sky. He did find 2 hives. He has that Hydra dwelling, so I would assume that he would go for the Hydra dwelling and then go for the hives, or maybe he would even skip the Hydra dwelling at this point.
At this point, I mean, he's doing what he should. He has his Swamp Army as one stack. He split off the Angel, as you would expect. Like, that's what you should do. Like, it either sits in the town, does nothing, or you split it off.
So Bishop over here goes for the +2/+2 cape. Seems pretty straightforward, so we can watch what Fire to Sky is doing. Maybe
More
more
Null
interesting.
Huts. Nice.
What?
More Null Huts.
More Null.
Okay,
Yeah.
oh, he goes for this with Dracon. Alright, he has already set up a chain. Nice.
For the hive on the left, right?
Yep, I'm not sure if he wants to go for the Red Tower afterwards, because 2 Firebirds do the same as the Angel. Nothing.
But they're all obviously nice to have for the
For
later
later,
game. Yeah, for that
Yeah, but
speed
the
advantage.
thing is, if he takes the Red Tower, he bleeds army now, right? Like, he can't do this no losses.
True.
So the question is it worth bleeding army right now if he could take it after the hives?
Yeah, probably not.
The situation would be different if he had like some hives next to the road, and I would say yes, sure, go for this. Go for those Firebirds, get them, have something extra for the hives. Here it's again like he's trying to get every last movement point used, and I really like that.
I kind of doubt that he's going to be using Angels or Firebirds for the hives, though, because the hives are a little bit
because they're
off-road, and
off-road.
it's just...
Oh, that hive doesn't exist actually. The one at the right, it doesn't exist. It's not part
Really?
of this
Well,
command.
can you not get... Can you not
The
go through above that the water?
That's
thing?
a full control hive. If you, for whatever reason, have to fall back with fly, you can take it on a side hero. But the watermill is fully blocking it off.
Oh, really?
that
You
hive-
actually can go above the watermill?
He can't get past it. I'm pretty sure. Like, see over there, there's flowers over the
I felt like the like maybe there's a hex that you can pass through, but okay.
I said no. There's flowers. Because this mighty fortress army of gnolls and lizards will not trample flowers. Oh, he doesn't have the upped snakes yet. Okay, so he's sending Alkin south with the angel? I mean, okay, sure. You don't want to send Alkin for the hive, so what I realize here is probably Fighter Sky doesn't really know what to do right now.
Tries
with
to roll
Alkin.
slow, but fails. Does get View Earth, though, which will come in handy later.
And he has a scholar. Oh, he has a scholar and Sandro. So if he wants Earth, if he wants slow, he gets it. He just has to get
True.
Rashka book and to buy Sandro. Hmm.
You can get the box and additional spell power here.
How many golems is that? 2049?
I didn't see.
2049, he could take on only the angel, I guess, but still better to do it on Swamp Army, simply for the reason.
Let's have a look at what Bishop is doing.
Okay, he's setting up for some fight here, it seems. Is he going for the rocks? No. Ah, the level 4 shrine, okay. Level 4 shrine can be very cool. Or it's going to be Counter-Strike. Imagine getting
Counter-Strike on vampires is pretty good.
Zurtel, everyone has the Clash of Dragons template. It's part of the initial template pack you have when you install Hota. Clash of Titans is a nice idea. Is it though? Like there's no special Titans. Alright, what will we get? What is in... Oh, he doesn't he check? Oh, he doesn't have wisdom, okay, so no reason to check it. Except for curiosity's sake.
Wait, Oasis doesn't start with wisdom? Or he doesn't have advanced?
He doesn't have...
Okay.
He's advanced, he's on basic.
Got it.
So he still didn't take the Pog. Interesting.
Yeah, turn 4, that seems... there's the advanced wisdom.
Do you think...
Town Portal.
Oh, what a gamer. My god. Oh. Alright, alright. Well, that's going to be useful. The thing is, you don't even need Earth to get some use out of Town Portal, right? Like you can go ahead, you can chain for more ambitious stuff and still get your army out.
It's okay. He's gonna find the other side town is gonna be Conflux, so...
See, like this. He sees, okay, I can't get it. Like this, Town Portal Shrines allow this move, where he could actually scout instead of chaining back. Oh, look, he has Lava. Okay,
hello, Joga. How are you doing?
Hey there, Joga. Hey there. Lucky man's poor man. It's Bishop's poor man hour.
Yeah.
No, he has Lava, so he has... She just visits the shrine, he has already... TP on 114 to use to move army around towns. Very big bonus. So, okay, Taraxos looks as if he's standing for the Pork, right?
Yeah.
So he used Loinus for the diamonds, I assume?
Yep.
Looks fine. Yeah, this looks good. He gets the -2. With -2, the Pork will be easy. Oh! Okay, this is easy. There are only 5 stacks. He has his marks. I don't like the Ballista here. He maybe didn't consider it. What the Ballista does is it makes it harder to kite because you now have a ranged unit on the field that they can block. Yes, Steve, this is an easy fight. As stupid as it sounds, Prayer can come in very handy here because Prayer will allow him to have a faster kiting stack for some turns at least. Or you can just buff his marksman if you want to. Ooh, this looks like a somewhat unfortunate split of the golems here. But I think he loses like the flux meat, and then it's fine. Yeah, he's moving the mouse a bit angrily because the golem is spread as bad as they could, I guess. Yeah, he'll hit that one, he'll shoot the 4. Oh, he didn't kill it.
Alright, decides to give the 4 and 1 stacks to Pixies. Should have probably cast Prayer at this point on the marksman.
I would have even casted on the Pixies for a better kiting.
I don't know. I mean, you can't really kite the stacks at the bottom anymore. They're still gonna go for your marksman and the ballista, I think. So at this point, probably you need to kill them as fast as possible.
You can't kite the bottom ones, but you could have kited the free at the right. Okay, I think if he goes into the bottom right corner, he has at least 10 golems going back, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, but he decides to play it safe and sacrifice the pixies. Okay. Okay, he hastens that. That's fine too. So the next turn, his pikeman can get back into position of covering his troops.
Yeah, slightly messy here, but he does get away with only losing, what, one swordsman, the pixies, and the air elementals.
Yeah, but let's be real. Like, as long as he gets out of this fight without losing, like, all pikes, and without losing any marks, this is fine.
Mm-hmm.
He transitions into the cons next turn, and then we get to the point where you start taking objects. Not the cons, the portal.
He actually ends up losing more.
Swordsman, yeah,
Yeah,
but
swordsman.
swordsman important, not really.
He's gonna reposition marksman here.
I like it. I like that. Let the golems beat the ballista and get out. Saves the meat.
Well, yeah, he does save all of the marksmen and all of the pikemen, which pretty much is what he wanted. Earth magic on Lionis.
Lionis, yeah, sure. Yeah, Gemle. But Bishop won that fight too, so it's fine. Oh, he wants to be very careful. Okay, this looks a bit messy again, chaining wise, but okay. He still takes it. That's the important thing. He can't. He's allowed to end the turn over there on Terexor. Skip Bless. Did he have Bless? Or did he want the view more?
Alright, well, this should be fine. Taking the... Okay, so Fire to Sky has ended his turn. Doesn't really look like he found too much else here.
He took the hype though, right?
Did he? Let's see.
The guard is killed for sure, so I will assume he took it. Or maybe it was like a 3-4 and he didn't want to take it.
Okay, since we have a little bit of downtime here, I'm gonna go and make myself some coffee real quick, guys. Be right back.
So that what we see now is the Seaman fight. Should be like a very mechanic fight. He loses some 1-stacks. Wait, okay. He might lose more pikemen than he wants here right now, because he uncovered his big stack. Okay, but now it's time for the portal. Should be pretty easy. And here the ballista comes in very nicely. Yeah, the ballista helps a lot, because the ballista allows him to absorb extra hits. Also, he has decent stats on Terexor, so this is not a problem for him. Okay, so he actually... Okay, nice. Yeah, trading a ballista and some pikemen for an angel seems fair, man. Alright, 2 pikemen, a ballista, and plus the angel. Very good. Steve, he doesn't need them. Why would he need them here? Yes, he has the minus morale. Okay, sim turns are over from what we see. And now Bishop gets to do a lot, I think. He got the angel. He has Labifa who can use TP, which will help a lot with those awkward roads. Like his roads to towns are very long, so it makes it harder to chain. But if you have TP, you don't have to chain. That's the power of TP. Ooh, and the dungeon town. Ooh, did he take any dwellings yet? Wait, did he take any dwellings yet? He took the archers, right? So he can't. Yeah, I think he took archers. Nice box behind the Gorgons. Yes, remember, this is what high elo Jebus looks like. Once again, he's spreading out. Okay, he's actually not main Tyrex. I am mildly confused. I think he just wanted to use the leftover movement points on the heroes he had, so Tyrex just scouted out some random things before he brings back the army. He's thinking to kill the Ladybird of Luck, which I would suggest not to do. 1599 arrows can become very painful if you have a stack of Storm Elementals. So Steve, Red is maining Evacious, that's very obvious. Evacious is with water, so he can clone angels. And he bought Evacious stats. If you buy a hero stats, you can assume that this guy is going to be the main. Actually, I just realized the dungeon town actually slightly messes with Bishop's plans. As awkward as it sounds. From what it seems here, he was planning to take the pikeman duel with Vey, so they could take the town.
We're back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back, Alex. And what I was saying, if Vey takes the pikeman duel, Vey could have taken the tower town down there. Now he has the issue though that he can build a portal of glory, not a portal of summoning, and then by taking the pikeman, he would reduce his chance to get an angel.
Did he take the pikeman?
Not yet. He was probably planning to take the pikemen and use those to take the tower town of Vey. And then he scouted the dungeon town.
I see. Well, of course, yeah, of course you don't want to do that. You don't, you know.
And that's the sheer what you would say. Angels, even though he had the archers. Blessed donor, RNG. Exactly.
Bar Torch Premium, doing work.
Bar Torch Premium plus doing work. What can you say?
So this is a potential of what, 7 angels on 1/2/1 if he does not spoil the portal and he doesn't find any more portals of glory.
The portal is already botched, right? He has.
Is it?
Well, it's like slightly botched. Yes, he has. What's it called? The archer dwelling.
Oh, he does. Okay. Oh, so he actually got lucky. Okay, I gotcha.
That's what you're saying, Baratorch Premium Plus.
Yeah, I gotcha. I thought people were saying that just because of he found the dungeon town. Yeah. What was that the other day? It was like a dungeon town. It was Bishop, wasn't it? And he got it like 2 times in a row with only 30% chance.
Well, Baratorch Premium Plus. What can you say?
Yeah.
Okay. So he brought Evacious all the way over here, and I'm kind of confused about that, to be honest. I'm not sure what he implies to do here. Unless he decides, okay, I have TP, I have Labuffer, I'm going to main Labuffer. That could be a thing. But he just decided to main this god instead now. Simply because of the TP shrine.
Yeah, that could be a possibility.
I don't see a reason why you would mule your entire army over here again, where you just got out from here.
Yeah.
Or maybe there's a fight that we didn't see. Like, there could be he sees a pixel of a Consa and wants to do that.
Why don't you think he's maining Labatha? He's got he sent her for the shrine. She has expert earth. And,
the thing is, he was at the beginning. It was very clear that he started maining Evacious, right? Where he bought him stats and so on. Like, you don't buy stats for a hero you're not maining, right? If the hero isn't important, you don't buy him stats. It's gold, it's time, and so on. But I think what could have happened is, oh wait, from where is Lava? Is she from the Diamond Golem prison? Maybe could that be a thing?
No
She's
idea.
from the if she was from the Diamond Golem prison, it would make sense, right? He finds Lava, then he finds a TP shrine, and then it kind of gets obvious that you main Lava, right? Or at least use her as a support.
Uses
For
View
the
Earth
base.
here, checks the map, sees the distance to the center town, also sees the distance for his opponent.
Very nice. That's I feel a thing that many, let's say, less experienced players tend to do. They keep forgetting to use the view spells.
Mm-hmm.
A combination of both.
I'm certainly guilty of that.
No, I fully understand. Like I used to not do this quite a lot as well. But you think about it, using both views is pretty much like MVC
Map
one,
hacks.
right? Yes, pretty much map hacks. It's like you see the entire map suddenly. Great. You know, like not you don't see the entire map, but you.
By the
see
way, do you ever do that thing where you take a screenshot of your like View Air or View Earth?
No,
and,
I think that if I'm tryharding, I should be doing that, but I'm really lazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want to really try hard, it's a thing you can do, and maybe you even should do. You just take it. You look at it during the opponent's turns. Like, I was told by Senyok, who's playing as Dungeon Master in the lobby, that when he was in his tryhard days, he used to screenshot View Earth, and he had like a mini grid that he could copy paste over the View Earth, so he could do the maths on how to properly attack towns. So he would have like so that he could see on his View Earth how like where one step is every time.
Oh, so it was a prison, Solomir? Cool.
I mean, not slow, but shield is good to have as well. I'm pretty sure what he's hoping for here is slow.
Okay, and I believe our simultaneous turns are over.
Yep, they're over. Another head for Fire to Sky. That's the 6LM dream right now, the third head. On Jebus, you probably don't care, you want these swords and shields. Well, Fire to Sky is not satisfied with two heads, is he? He seems as if he was planning if he can attack that head or not. But I guess
Okay,
he
so it looks like that was a size 2 hive that he did take.
Well, that's nice.
Now at this point, I guess it's you still don't have that much of a power stack. I mean, it seems like those gnolls are going to be your power stack on 1-2-1. So
it's not the thing you want. Like you don't want to break week 2. You don't want to break week 2 on gnolls.
yeah,
That's not how you want to play against Bishop on
yeah.
Jebus. Like that's not how you want to play against anyone on any template.
Mm-hmm.
He's picking up boxes of Alchem for XP and he just doesn't get it.
Well, he does see one more hive and a wyvern dwelling. All right, there we go. That looks more viable
actually,
here.
there is a problem again. This hive is in an awkward position. Like he has to walk all the way around it. Oh, that's where the way to the second hive opens up, like the over one.
Yeah,
he has
yeah.
to go from. That's awful, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like the unicorn hive, I think is feasible. Like that's a decent hive, but the ogre one is so bad.
Yeah, you always hate seeing those objects that don't exist.
I mean, he gets some wyverns here. He has like a wyvern dwelling. He has a hive. He'll get to like 20 wyverns maybe, depending on the size of the hive. Got like 2 from there, and
which would be enough to break at this point. When he gets them, and probably does want to upgrade them to monarchs too.
Gold seems alright for now. It's not great, but it seems alright. He has Mercury on the road to get to 10 Mercury, so yeah, he can afford the Monarch upgrade. Monarchs are a very pricey upgrade, though.
But having that speed advantage over the regular wyvern is really good.
Yeah, they also get the damage increase of like 20%, which is not to be underestimated.
Yeah, the only problem you have with the wyvern when you upgrade them to monarchs is when you take hives in the center, and then you kind of have an awkward wyvern stack until you upgrade them again. And it's not like skeletons that you can just downgrade.
Well, you wouldn't want to downgrade monarchs anyways. They cost 300 each, or... That's not your skeletons that you upgrade for 10. like upgrading monarchs is very expensive. It's at that point you commit. You will be like, okay, I have decided I am ready to use this as my main stack now. I will accept not being able to upgrade for a while. And then you play out of that. Okay, he has level 4 shrine too. Is he as skillful as bishop though? Let us see. He's doing the maths on whether he's allowed to check it now if Sandro and still get all the army, which seems like a no. Otherwise he would have done it.
Prayer.
Well,
No. He's not as skillful as bishop is the answer.
he had chances. Wait, did he? Wait, what? Did he Pullman stroke? Okay, he Pullman Dracon. Oh, he has 2 expert officers already. That's nice.
Yeah, I actually didn't notice that on Dracon.
I'm actually not sure if Alkin is expert Earth or not.
I think he doesn't. He does have Earth magic, but not expert. Yeah.
Yeah, but he has like a lot of stuff, right?
He has logistics and Earth, and that's why he was picking up the experience on that along the road there. And the last chest
he tried
was
to
an
get
artifact.
him to. He wanted to level him up to his expert skills, and next hero gets mana again. Yeah, he's like using those heads really nicely.
Looks like he's probably going to send Alkin to do that hive now, or the treasury probably. Wait, no. He's closer in position to the hive, so yeah, probably wyvern dwelling in hive.
The hive is not an easy fight here. It's war unicorns, so he needs like he wants a proper hero for that. You don't want to do that on a side hero right now. His armies, he doesn't have the army where he could blindly start doing any fight on any side hero.
Doesn't mini dwarven treasury.
Well, dwarven treasuries at this point with 8 Vyrons, who cares? Like, you want a maxi at this point, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, pick up some gold. Ciel takes the town, and then from the town he'll buy a hero who takes the wyvern hive.
Mufala. Well, but at this point, it's probably too late to main her.
I mean, maining her, yes. But as we saw yesterday, supports are important. You want more than one hero doing stuff, and having heroes who can do stuff ready before you break is good.
Oh, actually, so we see a way to that hive. It's actually not as bad as we thought.
Oh, yeah. Actually, is it to the hive? Okay, there's a way to the hive. That's good. And Bonols, let's go.
And looks like he has 2 out of 3 of the elixir of life.
That's cool. There's a box.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I remember seeing one of the rings somewhere. I'm not sure if it's in Fire Disguise biome here. Why would he not take the wyvern dwelling for additional 2 wyvern here first?
Gold. He doesn't have the gold.
Oh, right. Okay.
I think he's checking right now if he wants to bring the angel or not, because the fight against the unicorns is not very easy, actually.
Yeah, true.
10-19 could be some big quest, and he'll end up with like 15 or 16, and he has to walk all this way around.
Yeah, that's always annoying too. But at least his army is kind of in position to be chained for the 3rd hive after this.
Is it though? I'm not sure. He has no hero in between.
If he sends Mufala there, gives the army to Mufala, she breaks through.
Oh, so well. Mufala cannot move in there because she's on the angel.
True, yeah, she is on the angel, yeah. Yeah, if she wasn't, then yeah, he can just move with her, take the hive with her next turn, and then give it to Brissa or whatever hero is waiting over there.
Okay, advance up is cool. Yes, I think he can. He can pass like right off. Okay, he's moving Mufala up here now. So he still will rely on her to chain. Oh, and he brings the angel now?
Yep.
Okay, good. I think
only 10 of them. Not a bad fight.
still think it was a good choice to bring the angel up here.
Yeah, true.
Even though it slows him down. This is
I mean, what if you run into a 15 or a 19
Yeah,
of
exactly.
them?
Like,
Yeah.
that's the thing of quest artifacts, right? If this was only a hive, and let's say,
Dude, what do you think they're gonna remove that? I mean, they almost they never come into play on.
well, yeah. It's however that's a Jebus only thing. They never come into play,
Mm.
and there's plenty of Jebus only changes in the game already. So I kind of wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Is that it seems that many changes are done for like into the direction of Jebus only. For example, Sultans and Fairy Dragons, yes, are a problem. But for example, Lizard Warriors are a bigger problem on other templates by far.
Mm-hmm.
And who got changed? Fairy Dragons and Sultans. Therefore, maybe. But it seems awkward to remove quests.
Well, if they do come into play on other templates, then okay, makes a little bit more sense. But I just, I just always get kind of triggered when I see them on, just really mess up a guard for something useful. All right.
No, I understand.
And understanding that I will never actually get the quest reward either. When I'm playing Jebus.
Because on Jebus, you would have to go into the side treasure zones, if I'm not mistaken, even more, and find huts in the desert. Like, that's awkward. That's not going to happen. On Mirror Jebus, it's the thing with quests actually that you sometimes have the option because you have less zones, so you always know, okay, artifact from the desert is in my zone, and artifact from my zone is always in the desert. Like, then it's alright because you kind of know where to search, where to look, and where things
It cannot be in the opponent's zone.
It's a mirror. A mirror Jebus.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
You understand, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. On mirrors, they are done. Because on mirrors, it's feasible to pretty much know where it's from, right?
Yeah, so pretty sure Eovatius is no longer his main.
Yeah, he went to resource duty.
Yeah, which is kind of weird, because, I mean, with water magic, he can still be pretty useful.
I mean, he was probably going to use him as support in the desert to help farming stuff. I'm pretty sure about that. But I think he has, like, very limited experience in his
Sorry
zone.
about that. Yes, thank you for letting me know.
Like, if you look at it, he has very limited experience in his starting zone, right? There isn't much to do.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants this experience all in Labuff at this point, to have someone who can break. Like, that is what I can imagine here. Like, he doesn't have the opportunity to level up 5 heroes now, so he wants to focus it all on one. Like, there isn't a huge amount of army to break on semi-decent heroes. I mean, he has one box that he can use. Maybe he permits Evacious there later. Hard to say. But what I can imagine is that he brings Labufa there now for the box. Oh, he has green boots. Green boots are very nice too.
Yep. And it looks like he's probably looking for some additional gold because he wants to build Portal of Glory. I'm not sure if he can build it this turn if he has everything that's required, but he still needs gold for that.
Day 6. Okay, yeah, he should be able to if he has the gold. I saw him build monks, so he should have everything except for the gold.
He did scout a Utopia in his biome, so he could feasibly, have Eovatius do the Utopia on 1/2/1 and get Archangels. Ooh, and he finds another Hive and a Cons here.
And I was about to say with what army Eovatius is going to do a taupe. Well, shame on me. I can't read the map as well as you can, it seems.
Well, he was going to have 6 angels at least, 6 or 7 angels on 1/2/1 anyway.
6 angels and no meat, no warrior stats, and no expert water yet, so questionable taupe.
Void, it's a best of 3.
Well, are they going to play all the games today, or is one?
No. This is so they're gonna have another game. As far as the schedule, let me see. Maybe the schedule has gotten updated. But before it was 1 game today, 1 game tomorrow, and 1 game the next day if they need a game 3.
All right.
I guess they agreed to play at 6 p.m. All right, so it looks like we do have we do have a schedule for the quarterfinals now, by the way, guys. So I'm actually gonna drop that in chat. Or I mean semifinals. Yes. So it looks like we have Savitar and Gamungalis starting on the 6th, and then Stinger and Helllight starting on the 8th. So. Should be an interesting series. I'm definitely going to look to cast some of those games, as many as I can, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing more than one game per day anymore, because I also want to stream, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stream until like 5 p.m. and then cast one game at 5 p.m. That's probably what I'm going to do every day. So, I don't know, maybe if Crack or Klogi wants to cast the earlier games, they can do that, or they can arrange that with the organizers. But I think if that doesn't happen, then we're probably going to have casts at 5 p.m. from now on every day. So. Yeah, Steve Allen. These guys are in the loser bracket, yeah.
I'm kind of wondering what he's playing at right now. He's been sitting there planning. What did he plan to? What did his planning accumulate in? He DP to his castle. Okay.
So he does have another hive over there at the bottom by the dungeon town. So that's a total of 3 hives, I think, so far, and the cons. So he's certainly going to want to try to do that. That's a lot of stuff to do, though. Let's see if Bishop can pull out his Papashka chaining skills, and that's going to be challenging because he's going to need to build angels as well. So he's going to be pretty short on gold.
Well, the thing is, the town portal helps a lot with the chaining, like really a lot. So
that is true. That is true.
Like, I think chaining all of this without town portal would be too much to ask for. Right now, seems alright. I'm pretty sure we can manage that. So as it seems, he's setting up Labatha for the Cyclops, which makes sense. You want to do stuff like pickets on either overwhelming angels, or on someone with slow or haste. That's the thing with pickets; they are either free or not worth it.
He does end up wasting more gold, just picking up some wood so he can get stables, though. So,
I don't dislike the stable play. Actually.
Yeah, but I dislike wasting the 2.5k gold for it, though.
He sees where to get the gold, though. I think
Wait, he did not build the stables? What is he doing?
Then I don't understand either. If he didn't pick up, did he need it for something else?
Ends up taking tactics on Labatha.
Okay, then I'm mildly confused. Like, if it was for stables, I would have said yes, I like it. If it's not, I don't understand. Oh, well, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we have Savitar, Gamungalis, Stinger, and Helllight in the winners in semifinals.
Yeah, the thing is, at this skill level where those players are, on Jebus it's more likely to be over the map to decide than small differences in skill, unless someone has a really bad day. Like, if both sides were to play at their best, it's usually going to be the map that decides, I'd say, rather than anything else. But on the other hand, you can say then it's more like a stability thing, because very rarely someone plays always at his best. I have the feeling that Bishop kind of lost himself. He's not sure what to do here.
Yeah. So he ends up actually buying a marketplace after all of that. After picking up the wood that he needed. Okay, so he ends up town portaling to the dungeon town. He does not have a mage guild here to double mana, so it looks like he does want to go for that hive and potentially also chain for the Pathfind boots.
Okay. Well, he had to go to the town anyways. He needs his army here. I'm not sure about the marketplace though. I would have probably preferred the mage guild in that town for this turn. Unless you want to trade this turn. If he trades now on this turn for something important that I don't see, right, sure, do it. Go for the market. But if he is going to just stay here with Labafa, maybe he should TP's out again. Like he could he could send out Christian for the chains, do the stuff, and then Labafa TP's out next turn, but okay, TP's out this turn for mana.
Okay, so he just TP'd back. What?
Oh, okay, so no, he picked up the angel. He
got the angel. Okay, got it. Okay.
And then he was
All
probably
right.
checking if there is something else to do. Okay, but now there's the thing. Like he has, for example, this Black Tower with Gold Dragons. He has the cons over there. For stuff like the Gold Dragon, he needs the second angel. If he doesn't have a hero there, could have to do with that. I mean, if it works movement point wise, he can maybe build a Pork next turn, send Labefa for the Consa, and then play out of that.
He did seem a bit messy there, so it seems like, I don't know, he kind of
maybe
changed his plans one too many times.
Okay, now Mephala has to pick up the army minus angel, I guess. Right? No. Oh, he wants to do stuff with Alken here? Oh, he wants the box with Alken? Or Poormans? Yeah, Alken gets Poormans, alright. So, what I can assume, he gets the army out entirely, so he wants to go from the northern side.
And the hive was a mini, by the way, which is annoying, and that looks like a second Hydro Pond, by the way.
He has his army out, I see that. So the fact that he went, like he pointed out Alken, implies to me that he wants to use the angel for the hives, and therefore he will. That is kind of far off road though. Maybe he just wants to change from the top because his chains are prepared that way. Is he doing the maths on? He left the nodes behind. I guess he wants to make sure he doesn't lead nodes to the Wyvern, or
finally gets slow.
Rebuilding slow seems unnecessary to me. He has a scholar, he had Sandro. Unless he messed up teaching these scroll to Sandro.
He may have overridden Sandro.
Okay, that's possible. Then rebuilding makes sense. Okay, 5,000 gold, that's handy. For sure.
Does not take the Wyvern dwelling, though.
It doesn't work out, I think. And he probably doesn't want to buy more Wyverns because of gold issues that he had until now. Like, he has to buy heroes for chains, he has to buy out Alken. And if he wants to upgrade Monarchs, that's even more gold.
True.
He gets Alken. He upgrades the Knoll. Come on, get him a fly, not a Knoll. Oh. Oof. Okay, so he's setting up for the break on Drakon next turn. I mean, Drakon looks strong. He has slow, he has... Okay, he view Earths. Drakon is not reaching the town, I think. It looked very far away for him. But it's possible that I'm misjudging fast roads.
I think you're correct. I think he's not going to reach the town unless he finds some good prisons.
Oh wait, he has boots though, right? Is Drakon set up with boots?
Oh yeah, right. There's boots. Doesn't he have gloves too?
I do not remember.
Oh, no. I don't think he does. It was Alken had logistics, right? So, I suppose he's skipping the hydropons, which is fine. I mean, this is a case of prioritization where, they don't really give you that much and they would slow you down more. Taking those hydropons would slow you down more than actually gaining.
Again, gold.
Yeah, and that too. But I would try to take that wyvern dwelling if I were him, though.
I would have said no before the gold box. Like, he was very poor before the gold box. Now he could take it, but the thing is, his chain was already past the wyvern dwelling when he took the gold box. Or maybe it just didn't work movement point wise. Like, you see, he just barely connected everything, right? Like, by the last steps. So it's possible that he had the choice. Either he goes for the box, or he goes for the wyvern dwelling, and he decided to go for the box. Which I think, for him right now, 5k gold is more important than the 2 wyverns. This look okay. He has tactics. I was also say, does this look good?
Damn, all this talk about beer is making me want to have a beer.
Okay, that's easy for the angel.
Well, I mean, 117 is not even that early of a break, so at this level you probably feel like,
You expect 117.
Right.
To be fair, though, like, both have a kind of mediocre map. So, it seems reasonable. I assume Bishop breaks like 1-1. Hopefully for him. And then they have the situation where Castle breaks a bit later, but has angels and maybe even archangels.
I'll have one for you. That doesn't really. Ooh, some tab GGs over here.
Well, that's a very nice box for stuff, I guess. I mean, they are just to this point, but I did not expect 45 lizards guarded by 20 royal griffins.
All right, now let's see what is going on in the genius mind of Bishop.
He collects gold. All right, I agree.
He had an entire turn of plans, so hopefully now he's gotten his head screwed on straight, and he knows what he's going to do. Or maybe he knew all along, and it was just us that could not follow his genius.
Maybe. Okay, he kills that hero because it's useless to him. Okay. So the question now is, does he reach the Consa? He should, right?
Is he thinking about town portaling so that the hero that's inside that dungeon town can do the hive first?
Maybe, though it seems unnecessary.
He may think that he needs that hive, and then because there's one more hive on the road to the cons. But yeah, if he town portals there and back, he probably does not reach the cons this turn.
The thing is, he also burns a lot of mana for double TPs.
Yeah, and at the same time, he needs to start thinking about breaking as well, because at this point, it's 1/2/1 next turn, and he could feasibly break next turn, right? It's he's with the angels, especially if he takes that cons. Okay, so he does TP to the dungeon town.
Yeah.
Actually, okay, so he does that to go for the Medusa stores, which makes sense. He does need money.
So what I was thinking right now is, if his plan right now is actually to go for archangels, he doesn't need lava for the break, right? If he goes into archangels, he breaks on whomever he wants to break. Yavash is still in the area of that taupe. So that could be his play here. But we'll see. Okay, pikeman gets sacrificed here. It's expected. This is some marks. Of course, the Cyclops get stoned. Medusas are such a nice, like, I really don't like Medusa stockpiles with the stoning. Such annoying units to fight in here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 5 marks lost, doesn't matter really. At this point, marksman I meet. He has angels. And Cyclops, and I think he can even afford to bring marksman to hives right now, simply for the sake of, you know, saving movement points on heroes by not picking up marks.
Tries to collect some more gold, sees that he doesn't really have the movement to do the crypt and get back to the town, doesn't really have the moves to even take that watermill or whatever that thing is called.
You probably delete
Cyclops
now.
got haste teched. Now, is he gonna go for the hive with Lebetha? It looks like he is, and actually, well, it does make sense to not buy another hero because he needs the gold for the Portal of Glory. However, now
he has to buy a hero in the castle instead. Look at this hive guard. This looks so painful.
Yeah.
Right?
Is it only a hive? Isn't it something else too?
It's a hive and a resource pile. It's just the value of lizard. This could be zombies, and it would be less zombies than lizard warriors.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous.
If you have angels, it's alright. If you have angels and supporting stuff, you don't really mind too much. But imagine doing this hive early on.
Takes intelligence, and it's a big hive. Nice.
Okay, it's a hive and a scholar.
What is the value of a scholar, I wonder?
I think
Only a 60. Would have probably liked a maxi here, but...
You can throw slow. That's pretty cool. Will prevent some losses. Okay, now he can lead them away with pikemen. He just clears out stuff, shoots some snakes. Yeah, that seems alright.
So, Lebetha TPs and goes for the cons, I suppose. Somebody can pick up that 2-2 shield. He obviously needs to build the portal now.
Yeah, this is the thing. Gold becomes kind of problematic right now. What he might be doing is sending a hero through the Black Tower. It's still not taken. Not sure what he does after that.
Yeah,
though.
the Black Tower is still not taken, I believe.
He could go like for the Black Tower over to the Hive. Then he has a hero next to the Hive. It's Loinus. He sends Caitlyn with the 2 angels, I assume, right? You don't want to bring other stuff here. Don't bring the pikemen. You have 2 angels. It doesn't really matter, but it's just useless pikeman losses here. Well, the Black Tower matters. The pikemen don't, though. Kind of. Like, I don't see why you lose the pikemen, but it's not like a game-losing mistake. Okay, does he get another hero now to go for the hives at the side?
Well, looks like he's thinking about it. Yep, he does.
I can imagine he wants to check out the Konza size because, like, imagine it's a small one. You don't want to send Labova and find out, oh, it's a mini.
True.
Don't leave Labova on a pikeman.
He's gonna build the Portal of Glory and get the angel later.
I hope he will. Okay, he has the resources to trade, actually, that's fine. Okay, he can trade for the angel if he has to. But I can imagine he would prefer to
He's
not
actually
trade
chaining down
resources.
here for the other hive, I guess.
Guess he
Or
goes down
for
now.
something else? For what?
No, I
Crypts?
think the
More
hive.
gold? What?
Wait, he goes. Oh, maybe he wants to XP up Eovacious, so Eovacious gets expert water for the taupe.
Oh, true, true. Yeah, there is a churchyard there as well, so yeah. Plus he gets some additional money from the crypt in the churchyard. Doesn't get the water that he wants. There's also a prison over here.
Tactics is not what he wanted here. Pretty sure about that.
Yeah.
Prison is nice.
And does he get wisdom next?
Would
Did
be
Bar
painful.
Torch Premium stop working? Does he need to renew his subscription? He does see
Ooh,
shackles though. Those are nice.
Shackles are very powerful. That's.
And
Ooh,
the Cassiopeia.
A lot of moon points as well. Okay. I'm picking the shackles.
With the state's new main and archery.
Hey, he needs the gold income for his archangels, okay? You have to invest if you want archangels. Okay, easy fight. Tactics are nice. It prevents losses here.
Spellbinder's hat.
Whoa, really? What's the god? Can you see it?
No, looks like some sort of Medusas, maybe? No, Nyx Warriors. Okay.
Only 10. I mean, it's not an easy fight, but it's a doable fight.
Yeah, there will be close to like 15 or 19 of them, but...
He has 7 attack, tactics, angels to kite. He has 2 Actually, the most important thing is he has 2 minus morals. Oh, there's more nice stuff up here, it seems. Okay. Pick a 2. And a town gate. In case you can't chain out of Glabofa, chain to the town gate. Not bad. Okay, get the angel, delete the pikeman. As one would expect here.
So, Spellbinder's hat on Cassiopeia, and then the question is he still going to try to do the taupe on Eovacious or not? Well, at this point he doesn't have expert earth, or I mean expert water yet, so 16 of them.
I'll be honest, without water, the taupe on Eovacious sounds questionable.
Right.
If you want a taupe, then you arguably do it on Cassie. She has some stats and offense at least. But it's still not good.
This is like paying for WinRAR. Who? Oh, WinRAR. It's the unarchived tool. Okay. I thought you were talking about Winamp for some reason, and I was about to say, who still uses Winamp? He has more than one Implo. He has, yeah.
Actually, yeah, he could do, if he wants to do the taupe, he can do the Implo.
Yeah.
Actually, he has no spell power. Who cares about like 350 damage to Implos? Like 2 dragons. That won't save it. Well, what's Eovacious spell power actually? I know that he has a nice chunk of mana. But spell power is what counts. You could summon water elementals.
Yeah. Apara uses Winamp? No, nothing is wrong with it. I'm just curious who still uses it. You know, I haven't used it in probably, I don't know, more than 10 years.
Another thing that speaks against him taking the taupe is that he didn't pick up the other angels yet. The Cont is not taking, the hives are not taken.
So 4 spell power on Eovacious. 4 spell power Implo without earth magic.
So he has 6 spell power. Yeah, that's not great. put it
But
that
he does
way.
have 3 implode. Oh wait, no, it's 2. Sorry, yeah, he doesn't have Earth Magic.
And the cape is on Labufa, so not great. I mean, I would see it like if he had Expert Water and collected the angels, I would see a top here.
More people in this chat use Winamp than Facebook? I doubt that, man. Statistically speaking, 1 in every 3 people in the world, or even more than that, use Facebook.
Ooh, plus 2 speed. Wait, did Fire to Sky roll plus 2 speed cape
Oh yeah,
in every single map?
I think he did.
What a gamer! I mean, he doesn't show skills in shrines, but man, his major artifact skills are not bad. Easy ogre fights, kiting here. Now the virus finish that stack. Yeah. If it's a decent hive, you can even grab the Naga Bank movement point wise, I think. Not sure though. No, actually
Small
can't.
hive. Is it a mini? It is a mini. So only 16 Wyvern after all of that. He has to try to
That's going to be an
break.
interesting fight. That's going to be an interesting fight. I think he might decline it. I arguably would be scared here, to be honest. Yes, yes. Oh, actually, okay, it was... kind of thought it would be a 4, but a 3 is good. On the other end, you can't judge between a 3 and a 4 at this point. He does more damage than I expected, honestly. I thought he would do less.
Yeah, Alex Kent, it sounds like you and Beastmaster could be friends. When I was talking about the Facebook page that I made for the stream, he just kept endlessly saying, "Oh, Alex thinking that people still use Facebook in 2020."
I mean, you use Facebook, so people use it, right?
Well, like I said, the statistically speaking, 3 billion people use Facebook, so...
Yeah, and how many of those are, if you look at it, people with more than one account?
Say that
How
again?
many of those people are actually, like, how many of those accounts are
Bots, you mean?
by one person? No, not bots, even, like, there's people who having several accounts for whatever reason.
Can you actually do
There's-
that? I used to not be able to do that. I mean, I don't know about Facebook, but back in the day, you used to only be able to get a Facebook with a university email.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I never had Facebook, so I can't say that. And the main thing is still...
You know what I did like though? I liked MySpace. MySpace was if anybody used that I liked MySpace more than I liked Facebook back in the day. But anyway.
Then the bigger thing that I was about to say is how many of those accounts are still used? Like maybe it's mostly accounts that were made at some point and are inactive. Or does Facebook disable?
No, I think it was a statistic of actually people, like a recent statistic of actually like people going online. So
All right.
yeah.
Well, people still use it then for whatever reason.
All right, so he does go for the red tower here, the size 2, easy, no losses basically. Well, he does bleed a few lizards.
Did Fire to Sky have an artifact against morals? Yes, he did. Okay, I think he can break. I'm pretty sure he will break without bigger problems then. Like, he's a very clean fight taker. He will manage.
Yeah, I personally would be a bit scared here with only 16 Wyvern. Does get the Monarchs.
As that, it's Fire to Sky. He's very good at taking fights. He'll manage this.
Is he going to go for the XP shop before breaking? Yeah, so there is that ring below the guarded by Master Genie. So 2 out of 3 of the elixir, but he never picked up the vial of lifeblood, which is a little bit unfortunate.
It's understandable that you don't go for that vial. Oh, he even picked up the crypt. Nice. I don't think he needs the giant. He could just pick it up for whatever reason. Problem with the giant is it ruins morale.
Mm-hmm. But you never know what the center gives you. Maybe the center gives you a bunch of XP shops, so... And since his army is not incredibly strong right now, he may need to take some difficult fights in the center. Any kind of army helps.
Algar, he might want Expert Earth, but it's still Drakon who's breaking here. I'm pretty... Actually, no, Alkan could be the one breaking. If he gets Expert Earth, actually Alkan is the far better breaker because he has offense.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yep.
I think many people don't like to think about it that way, or just don't think about that
yeah,
way. But
it does not
is
level
much,
Earth.
I said offense is pretty much, if you have it on expert, it's as if you have 30% more army. Like, I guess 20 Virons are suddenly like 25 Virons or 26 Virons. Like, that's pretty much how offense works, if you think about it.
So he decides to bring the giants and the firebirds? Well, it is Drakon, and Drakon does have leadership, so that should not really ruin his morale that badly. But looks like he's still trying to level up Alkin.
He might enter the stockpile?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, stockpile, a chest, and a learning stone, so that should be just enough, but I think he still has one skill that he has at advanced, so if he gets unlucky... Or, yeah, he has, I guess, advanced offense, doesn't he?
Yep, he had advanced offense, so it depends a lot on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, easy stockpile here. Like, Alkan's far too strong to have problems here. And he has the ability to remove entire stacks immediately with the monarchs. Well, this is very simple.
Okay, he does get Expert Earth, so yeah, looks like Alkin is the breaker.
Okay.
Now, but in this case he doesn't want to bring the giants, since they will just mess up his morale a bit too much.
He doesn't. What I really like about the thing, Fight to Sky Heroes, he already has Drakon set up here. And Drakon is a prepared hero with full
Oh, everything. It was regular unicorns. Okay, I thought it was war unicorns for some reason.
Okay. Easy fight for Alkin.
Yeah.
I don't see, like, if he didn't have minus morale, it could go somewhat wrong. There could be a lot of minus morale, a lot of morales that ruined, and
Firebirds get blinded.
It doesn't matter. Like, they will not hit the Firebird now unless they have no other targets, so the Firebirds will just stay there at this point. Oh yeah, this one. Look what happened. This unicorn had no other unit could ever reach because all other unicorns and the terrain were like forming a line.
Yep.
So they decided to hit the Firebirds.
And see, and this is what I was saying. When you're fighting with stacks like this, when you don't really have one clear power stack, you know, unicorns can wreak some havoc on you with those blinds.
Not some havoc. This is pretty much one Firebird. Who cares? It's the argument I was saying. Like, imagine you hit ancient behemoths like this. You lose all your Firebirds within the retail immediately. Without a chance, without anything, they're just dead. 20%.
Was that your clip, Crack, where you got blinded like 5 times in a row or something?
Yep, that was my clip where the 2 unicorns killed the angel by looping over blind. You mean that one, right? Yeah, that's my clip. Lovely units at times, lovely.
Well, they really don't like those Firebirds, but yeah. Yeah, I thought that this was war unicorns, and that's why I was a little bit more worried about this fight than I should have been.
A lot scarier than all unicorns. It's simply the speed.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, this is a very cleanly executed fight.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the cool thing. Now he has this full moves Drakon with a lot of army and still full mana post-break. Who gets started with the desert. Like he broke, and now he's still going.
And
Like
he sees wings here. Does he go for them right now or not?
But
At least kills the guard, right?
I think he should go for it. And this is a thing that many newer players wouldn't do. I feel this like many newer players would break the guard, enter some steps of Alkin, and the turn is done. Like Fight to Sky already thought ahead and had this hero set up. That's an important thing to do. Like many would set up at least a random hero. What he did even better is he set up a leveled hero who can actually do stuff, not just go for the town scout, but who can actually grab objects. I'm correct, does blind work the same as despair? No. Blind is the same chance for 10 unicorns as for 1 unicorn or 1,000 unicorns.
Imagine having 5 unicorns and a 100% chance to blind.
That would be a fun and balanced unit. Okay, he fought for the wings, that's cool. And this turn he just starts. Okay, he did take the retail of the Firebird, interesting. Doesn't matter though. Ooh, there is a prison. The prison could... Okay.
Sees a town, cannot reach the prison.
Okay,
so would
turn,
he think about poor manning Alkin into the center town next turn?
If he has opponents nearby, then yes. But I think he kind of... Well, he has the rocks. I think he was considering to set up next to the rocks. He even has to... Okay, he left Alkin with 2 flies. That means he guaranteed wants to performance Alkin. He has a lot of gold. Oh, what he's doing right now, some might not understand. He's trading for surrender. In case he gets attacked.
Yeah, makes sense. I was wondering why he was trading. Yeah, because he is expecting on 1/1 Red Castle to potentially break and maybe have Archangels, but...
He realizes he's close to the town and there is a chance he gets attacked. Like, it doesn't matter if it's likely or not. There's a chance. He has the opportunity to play around, so he does it, which is the correct move. Like,
okay, so Evacious does go for the churchyard.
So no taupe here, pretty sure about that now.
Yeah, he just doesn't have the moves for it. Maybe he will leave him here for next turn.
Him out, I think. He has to TP out of Evacious, otherwise he just gets stuck in the middle of nowhere. I like this 2 marksmen tech, like he lost all the marksmen to Nyx Warriors. There's the expert watch, but it's just too late now.
Yep.
Oh, is he going to... Oh yeah, he has DD. He can get... Okay. What he's doing, he is setting up for the taupe now, because he has Valeska to get the army out. He can move his Evacious to the taupe by using DD. I fully forgot about the DD to get the army out. It's actually pretty big here.
But that probably means that he's not breaking until 1/2/2.
Yes, but I think a 1/2 break with Archangels is still adequate. I think you can do that.
Well, a lot is going to depend on what Fire to Sky finds in the desert and what Bishop gets in the Utopia.
Yes, of course. I mean, it's a gambling template to begin with, so you take gambles and you just hope it works in your favor.
Yes, I'm getting therapy here for my gambling addiction.
I guess it's a healthier gamble to lose elo than to lose money.
Baratorch Premium continuing to do work.
Baratorch Premium Plus. Nothing. I mean, hey, who knows how to? Who has skills? He has skills, right? Like,
Why would he, Alex Kent? Because he's risking, well, like I just said, so he's breaking 1-2-2, and like I said, I had a game with Castle where I had like 15 Archangels on, I think, 1-2-3, and I think I broke 1-2-2 in that game, and I just got wrecked because my opponent broke 1-1-7, as Fire to Sky just did, and he was actually Fortress as well, and he was able to get Earth Tome and 20 all stats, and yeah, my Archangels...
yeah, but here's a different. Alex, did you have full control?
True.
Full control is very powerful. I mean, I would say, especially in the hands of good players, it's very powerful. I think newer players can't do nearly as much with full control as someone like Bishop or Fight Sky can. The fly was awkward. I think you just want to
Okay,
say
well,
something.
guys, imagine that he gets into the center, and then Fire to Sky catches him on superior stats and superior army, and just just the same in terms of spells and shackles. So that could happen.
I'm pretty like, in my opinion, it's the Taupe Archangel play is solid. Like, it's
No, it's certainly
probably the
solid.
better
It's
one.
certainly solid. But the point is that anytime you're delaying your break, you give the opponent the chance to get really
Yes.
strong in the center.
Not like you have to pretty much
Nice.
consider
The cons is good.
how much you delay and if the delay is worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Yep.
you were, come on, is he considering to not break now? Or not do this now? Because he was already checking out the moon points. I'm kind of confused. He takes any size here, I think. PS4 Angels must.
Well, Alex Kent, there is something superior to Archangels, and that would be Implosion.
Depends. The thing if the taupe plays worth it or not is some thing that will be decided after you take the taupe, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But the name is Archangels. Archangels are very powerful.
No,
And
they are,
the
but
most-
it's not like
the
they're
most-
invincible, guys. I mean, you guys make them sound like they're invincible.
they are
There are
very
plenty of
close.
ways to beat Archangels. You can beat
Well,
all you need
so-
is some good magic.
Alex,
You can.
Alex, the thing about Archangels, it's not that they are invincible against the player. It's that they're invincible against the map.
That's true. No, I don't argue with that. Of course.
Like, it's like an investment in tempo. You invest this day right now in tempo to get Archangels.
No, but
then
I'm addressing Alex Kent's comment here. He says nothing tops Archangels in chat. You anti-magic Archangels and win. Well, there are plenty of ways to lose, even if you do that.
I mean, it depends on the amount of Archangels. But it's like the thing of. I mean, it's stupid as it sounds. It's very close to invincible. Archangels plus anti-magic in final battle is very strong. Like, it can do a lot.
Okay,
He
so looks like he doubles mana on Lebetha here finally.
But this move I don't like, honestly. I think he should have done the picket first and then given back the army to Labetha and Loinus. Unless he wants to do something else now. I'm kind of confused here. What's his plan? When he takes the picket, yes.
Okay, so 8 angels plus the 1 angel in a dungeon town plus another 2 angels in his main town, so 11. Yeah, I mean, 11 archangels. Oh, and another cons.
Nice.
Another cons right next to that town gate, so yeah.
This is nice. He picks up an artifact. Town-gate will help. I mean, then it makes sense that he didn't bring the army out. Sure. Oh, wait. This is actually... Does his fly last this? If it doesn't, he messed up a bit. Okay, I think he still reaches moon point wise. It's like what? 400, 500 he got out.
Oh, and the portal, so that's 12 angel. Oh, wait, he already bought the ones in the town? Okay, didn't see that.
Where's he going to get enough money for a race, though? Mr. Germany, he has Evacious set up for a top right now. That's where. He maybe has some Naga banks left, which could be possible, even though I'm not sure about that.
In before mini taupe.
Mini taupe would suck. I think a size 2 gets him pretty close to Ace already. He has a lot of stuff to full trade. And he will get some more gold, like he has a mansion to take, some other stuff.
Size 3 would probably be perfect. Size 4 he wouldn't be too upset about, but he would lose something.
The thing with size 4 is he has no meat, so he loses a lot there.
Well, he has Wyvern and Cyclops. Those, I think, will go as meat. He
like,
sees that... he probably assumes that that's a center town. He can't quite see...
He has both view air and view earth. Then view earth, you see the town.
Yeah, but he, I'm sure he's not actually taking a screenshot and putting a piece of paper there. So he's kind of, it kind of looks like he's close to that town. So I think he's assuming that that hero is maybe in the town. Okay, no, finally sends Lebetha out. So Lebetha is going to break on 1-2-2, but she's only going to have like half of her moves left.
So Alex, here's the thing. He can press G for Tavern, and he will see that both have 3 towns, and he will know he's not in the town yet.
Well, not 100%. What if, well, of course, if he was checking before, but what if Fire the Sky didn't take a town in his biome?
I mean, I assume players at the level of Bishop to check Tavern regularly.
You would think, wouldn't you?
Yes. I have expectations here, okay? Okay, look, he's even checking if any of his heroes have moon points left to use. Like when you saw it, probably he kept clicking the button above the wait button sometimes. Verita, Bishop's main is Labefa. Expert Earth, I think Advanced Water, good stats, doubled mana. Here's the thing, if once Bishop enters the desert, even if he gets attacked by Fight to Sky immediately, I think he can give a very good fight, because he has implosions, he has huge mana.
True,
he will have Archangel, probably.
Yeah, the fact that he has that Spellbinder's hat certainly makes him a lot more comfortable.
The Spellbinders is very big here. It gives him combat magic for his caster, because, let's be real, you enter the desert on Archangels, on a caster, and you have 200 mana, it's cool and all, but if the only spell you get to cast is Slow and Haste and Shield, and on the other side is a warrior with big stats, and he has Slow and Shield and Haste too, your situation is kind of awkward. And both slowly enter the area of no timer left, but if you compare this, for example, to the Twaryna and MoM game we both watched, here you can see that both still have at least a bit left at the point where they broke, instead of being out of timer before breaking. This is what I would call already somewhat better time management. And now if he gets wings, he gets a town. Yeah. Ooh, interference. Very nice for him. But actually, if they were to get into a final battle during the next turns, he's still on the receiving end, I would say, unless he gets a very good turn now and farms a lot of stuff. Simply because his army, let's be honest, it sucks.
Yeah, his army is not great. Bishop beats him in terms of army, and Bishop also has the Spellbinder's hat, so...
Yeah, like, even if he...
And he has the Shackles, I mean...
Yep. I mean, even if you take all these Spellbinders of the equation, Labev on, what is it, 15 Angels or 16 Angels, even without the AA upgrade, probably beats Alkin here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 100 Gnolls and 16 Monarchs will do questionable work here. Oh, you want to go for that hive, and he might reconsider right now. He did reconsider. Okay.
So he actually decides to get the Gladius, it looks like, instead of poor man Alkin here.
Makes sense. He wants to farm stuff up here. That's a good box, actually.
Mm-hmm.
That might be a good box. Mm-hmm. Okay, his damage is alright. He almost chops here, so that's fine. Noel's doing work too. Minus 10. Cyclops get out. He might have to sacrifice something here even. Not sure though. I really like how Fight to Sky fights though, like his fights look very clean to me. Like it's very nice fights.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that break fight, for example, most people, and probably myself included, would not be able to do it with pretty much no losses like he did.
For example, this rock fight. This 100-something rocks, and what did he lose? 10.
Yeah, the rock fight too. Actually ends up taking scouting on Alkin. Interesting.
I like scouting, it's a good skill. I mean, he has, like, you don't want the pathfinding anymore, right? You have wings.
10k XP, ends up getting it on Rion.
Well, he didn't want to pick up this stuff on Alkin, I guess. He maybe thought that most of the values in the stored and the site resources.
So it looks like he does want to go for that prison.
I can understand that. Like, if you think about it, it's a major artifact, so you know it's not a quest.
He did not put the Gladius on.
That's probably a mistake. Or he just really tries to rush stuff here because of timer. I mean, he doesn't need the Gladius for this fight, so I guess rushing is okay. Even though he didn't know it's only 20. One thing I hate about Dread Knight is you can't properly tank them. Like, I often would, like, if this was Black Knight, I would have used the Angel to lure some stacks back by tanking here. Against Dread Knights you can't, because there's a chance of getting critically hit and just losing your Angel immediately. And it wouldn't happen by 5, but it's still unpleasant.
He gets a Diplo hero here and expert fire magic, so we might see some Berserk or Arma memes.
True.
And now he does replace that Gladius. So he does immediately go for the Fire Tome after he gets that.
Okay, that's an interesting one though. I mean, he has snakes to. This is painful. I think he feels the pressure on him. He knows he kind of has to do this.
Yeah, China. I would probably say that Bishop is ahead because he has like what, close to 10 angels, and he's about to get archangels, and he also, well, he is about to take a utopia, and if it's big enough, he'll get archangels. But he has not broken yet, so Fire to Sky
I
does
think
have an opportunity to kind of get back into this.
I would actually say that Bishop is very clearly ahead right now. And not just slightly, he's very clearly ahead. It's mostly because of the army.
Yes,
But I
Castle is
think
breaking next turn. Yeah.
probably yes, but I don't think Castle reaches the town next turn, which is the
Nope.
problem. I mean, he has DD, maybe with DD somehow, but I doubt.
So he loses what, one monarch and the Firebird here.
And a lot of nodes.
Oh yeah, the Knolls, right.
I mean, it doesn't sound important, but it's meat.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. Like, the nodes enabled him to do this fight with so few losses because he was able to bleed them. So bleeding nodes means you can't repeat that. Oh, visions. He's looking for joints, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But nothing is going to join him yet.
But he doesn't have the money for it anyway.
No, it's probably more about seeing who would join so you don't kill them.
Those Wyvern would be nice to join.
Probably. Even though I think you would want to join something like Sultans or normally free here the most. If there were any. You have a Firebook getting some Sultans or some Phoenixes.
And decides to actually go for this box here.
Could be decent. 20 Dread Knights have a decent amount of value.
Yeah, could be meat. Master Genies would not be too bad here if he gets them.
Yeah, Master Genies. I don't know how much meat. Like, it can't be very high tier meat. I don't think they're something like Giants would fit here.
Yeah, probably not.
Giant box have very high value. I think 10 Nagas might in theory fit, but I could be wrong.
Painful. Dracon only has one spell power, and it looks like he doesn't have that Cape
I
of
think
Conjuring on.
He doesn't. Did it fall immediately? Did it fall in the turn? I didn't pay full attention to the slow.
Yeah,
No, it
yeah,
lasts
it
at least
did. It
one.
did. He had to reslow this turn.
Okay. Meh.
Yeah, just XP.
I mean, if Dracon was leveling in a good way, then you don't mind XP. But the way he levels, you really don't want this. Like, yeah, you gain tactics, mysticism, and all that stuff. Woohoo! So the awkward part right now is like, from the looks of it, Fight to Sky he managed to do a lot of fights, but he kind of didn't achieve anything with it, which is really sad.
Mm-hmm.
He got
Yeah.
a Firebook, he got a useless, for now, hero, he got XP on Dracon.
Yeah, us knowing the situation, we know that he needs to get much stronger in the desert to be able to compete with Bishop once he gets here, but he has not been able to get much
Okay.
stronger.
I mean, he got wings, which is good. He got but he got a lot of stuff that will be good for the future, right? Like the plate will help final battle, the wings will help with farming, like all that kind of stuff. But yet no instant impact,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to call it like that. Except for maybe the Gladius, that's the one thing that will help him fights right now. But on the upside, he still should have at least one turn remaining before he is faced with Bishop knocking at his door.
Sees a Utopia, but at this point, doesn't really look like
now-
he has the army to go for a Utopia.
If he wants to do the Taupe, he can. He has very strong warrior heroes with good stats. He would bleed all the lizards and all the gnolls, maybe the Cyclops. I think if he really wants, he can do a taupe, but it will be painful.
Mm-hmm. I mean, well, unless he finds something else, though, it could be his only choice.
it's really very unpleasant if your only choice you see is a taupe. Because on a taupe, in this situation, you guaranteed lose army, and you're not guaranteed to gain something from it. Except for the gold. Like, gold is good. But he's in a situation where he needs army more than he needs gold, I would say. More XP. Yay. Yeah, this is where the gladius start shining though, because with all the gladius, fights like the Nagas and before, and this one would be a lot more difficult.
Yep.
Having 17 attack instead of 5 attack, quite different. And I think he messed up with setup. I think he did not want his nulls on slot 5, like the big stack. I can assume it's him trying to save timer again. Okay, he can't take a taupe anymore, I believe. He lost 20 nulls.
Archangel's Garden, the taupe.
It was never an option to begin with. Okay, it's only 5-9. The Archangel box actually looks very tempting with the hive, but it's probably too dangerous at this point. He seems to be looking at it too, but 10-19 Archangel is very, very rough.
Doesn't see much in this direction either.
This looks like this is a really sad desert.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, if you have this kind of desert, castle has a big advantage because being a bit slower doesn't matter at all. Like, imagine this was a good desert. Fight the sky with the fights he took here could have done a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He could be sitting now with plus 20 vibrants or whatnot. Instead, he took a Naga bank and some prisons and some XP boxes. I got a cup of coffee. Be right back.
Mm-hmm. Checks how much movement he has to see if he can pick up the Pandora box, I believe, and still do the cons and use the town gate to bring his army back. So sees 1k moves. 1k moves should be enough. He should have enough moves to, but he decides not to risk it. Aha. The Wyvern, he would lose some Wyvern here if that rock was not blocking his Wyvern from being reached by the Thunderbird stack. And it's another big cons. Well, things are going right Bishop's way. I mean, look at the amount of army, so... just one of his stacks is basically all of the army that Fire to Sky was able to get from his biome. So 16 Wyvern. Fire to Sky got 18 Wyvern from his biome. But Bishop also has 14 Cyclopes and 9 Angels plus the size 3 cons. So 12 Angels. I think to make this a little bit fair for Fire to Sky, I think that taupe needs to be a mini. Yeah, so here the cons is a size 3, so he's about to have 12 Angels.
Yeah, he can take pretty much any taupe, I think. Like, Maxi would be painful.
Yeah, I was just saying that to make this, to make it fair, the taupe needs to be a size 1.
Yeah, I mean, even then, I don't see many chances for Bishop here unless he finds something really nice in the desert finally.
Fire to Sky, you mean?
Yeah, Fire to Sky. Like, Bishop is very clearly ahead here.
Mm-hmm. Size 1 taupe,
No.
1 easy teapot.
Size 1 taupe with... Actually, what could save Bishop Heroes size Sky here would be a maxi taupe where Bishop bleeds a lot, which I don't see. I don't see it.
Yeah, I mean, clone on the 11 angels doesn't... Yeah, what does he bleed? He bleeds...
Well, the thing is, in a maxi taupe, if you don't have proper meat, the dragons might go very bold and hit the
Which he
angels
does.
right
He
away.
has 13 Cyclops and 16 Wyvern that he can take into it if he has to.
It looks as if he wants to go without them, though, which is...
Kinda
That's a
weird.
bold move. Or is he just going for the break right now? This might be a thing, too. He picked... he's...
Or he's just taking the angel. Okay, no, he's just getting... Okay, so it's actually 13 angels total. And does he still have that one in the portal? I missed whether he actually got
I think
it.
I think he took it. I mean, if he didn't, it's whatever. He doesn't have the... here comes the problem. He has to trade more resources. This is where actually it could bite him. Right now, he can't get AAs unless he really gets a maxi.
He actually does not bring the Wyvern or the Cyclops.
But I'm not sure how good a maxi is, honestly. Maybe I'm misjudging again. Like, I tend to misjudge taupes a lot. Like, that's one of my things where I'm not good at judging the fights. I have to admit, like, I feel confident in judging consoles and shops, etc. But in taupes, I very often misjudge. Oh yeah, dragons have -3 morale. That will be actually a very big one. There's a
-2,
box too.
I think. Oh, wait, no, -3, you're correct.
Wait, why -3? He has only one minus morale. He's only the
I
neck,
thought he
right?
has another one. Oh, no,
What did
I
he
guess
go-
not.
Oh, perfect size, I think. Perfect size.
Is it size 3?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. That's, yeah, that is perfect.
Yeah, he clones, gets the army out of DD, gets AAs. Mm-hmm. Actually, it doesn't deal a lot of damage, but the clones will change that a bit. He now takes the retail of a dragon, clones angels, and
That double
gets
clone.
disgusting.
Imagine getting 26 extra archangels as a spell. Or
Man,
angels.
I remember a game where I played against a guy on my mirror, and he had the Evacious. He had like 6 angels, and I had 10 giants. Suddenly, he clones the angels and kills like 8 giants in a turn. I did the rough maths, did not expect as much damage. Turns out he's Evacious offense, and suddenly 18 angels start ripping apart my giants, even though I had the far bigger army. At least from what I thought.
So he actually ends up, okay, the green dragons get minus morale. He ends up using water elementals as additional meat so that to make sure that the angels don't die. Or no angels die.
I'm not sure about the water element. Like, if he can chain it out properly, okay, sure. But he now might be in a situation where it's a bit of an awkward chain out because he doesn't have the DD to get the entire army on. But I think like he had the entire turn of this guy to plan.
All right, nice loot from the taupe. Copy of the Spellbinder's hat,
Okay,
water tome, and black
it
orb.
does not matter. Like this could have been 3 toe. Like this could have been 3 bags of gold. It would be fine. He did.
Yeah, sure. But you know, I mean.
Yeah. It's not. It's like not Teapot and Tome of Earth and Sword of Judgment. Yeah. And here's the thing, like, that's where he gets really punished for using that water elemental. If he didn't do that, he could now walk out and DD onto the road, and then a single hero can connect the chain back to town. I mean, he can... actually, he has TP, right? No, he doesn't have TP.
Yeah, no mana.
Yeah. Okay. Very, 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 very punished. I mean, he still gets it out, but it will require an extra hero, I think. Which means he can't get AAs, probably. Shame. Yeah, a lot of gold goes into chaining this out now. Well...
35k, and upgrades, how many?
He upgrades like 7, half of them. Well, he can still full trade. I think he has to trade now, and then he can get like 10 AAs maybe. I think he oh well, what he does now is he collects as much as he can first, then he trades. He can upgrade up to 10 based on gems. This is still a ridiculous army once he enters. Like, it's not nice to split apart your stack like this. But if it's for the sake of Archangels, it's worth it. You tank on your Angels. Pick
So
them up.
it looks
Yeah,
like 9. He doesn't have enough gold.
I mean, that is still pretty good.
So he's going to leave the 4 angels in town for when he actually...
He leaves the shackles behind, really.
Does he? Interesting.
Curious. Okay. That's one I don't like, honestly. But I understand why he leaves the trash behind. I don't understand.
Imagine calling Spellbinder's hat trash.
Well, it's a copy in that case. Is Linus with TP or without? Yeah, Fighter Sky might be in some trouble now, right now. Especially considering that 4 more Archangels are going to join next turn.
And likely he's going to do that taupe that's guarded by Archangels.
You think he reaches it? Like, he isn't the one with wings.
Oh, true.
Behemoths don't care about your Archangel. Oh boy. Imagine having the army strength that Behemoths go to 4 stacks. 4 stacks break. Nice.
Imagine one of those being an upgraded stack, too.
Yeah, I mean, you have Maslow, then this is fine. But
yeah,
like what many people tend to do is when they have Archangels coming up, is that they set up a random trash hero to do the break for them, because Archangels usually can do that. Then it could get kind of awkward. Like I had it once that I had like 3 stacks of serpent, of sea serpents, and one was
one attack Lebetha, still doing work.
The thing with Behemoths is they hit very hard, but the normal ones are very squishy. Low defense, only 160 HP. I mean, squishy for tier 7s, of course. Poor Behemoth moved like once in the entire game. Okay, he decides he doesn't have to waste. Behemoth, move! Oh, wake up! Lost to Pikeman, and it's going now. Orb of Air doesn't really do much good for him. Nyx Warriors on the road, like. Now imagine some very spicy relics of the Fighter Sky scouts out most of the desert. Nagabank actually is very
yeah, he doesn't have wings, but he does have fly, right? So.
Oh, yeah, and love as of air. Okay. Okay. I mean, without air, fly is very... I mean, it's very bad in the desert, to be honest, because it gives you, like...
Yeah, imagine getting fly as a control spell when you're fighting a guard for a control scroll.
Yeah, like fly doesn't even feel like control most templates. I mean, wings do, because wings are different than fly, right? Like fly scroll is really bad compared to wings. Will he ignore the Magi, really? Like, I feel he has to kill them because they block the road.
Why? Why would you? Okay.
Maybe actually there's one reason. He knows that Fighter Sky is in the desert, right? So maybe he doesn't want Fighter Sky with a single 1-stack hero just to scout him out, so he keeps the Archmagi to block it. And he probably intends to get... Like, he has control, right? So he can just take the town next on Labetha and TP into the middle with Vivacious. Oh, not with Vivacious, but with Linus if he has TP. Or he performs the other guys. I mean, it's not terrible if he attacks the town.
Yeah, as if he needed the first move.
Hey, you never know. What if there's a Phoenix box? Well, not Phoenix box, but Phoenix join. Yeah, so from what I can judge, Fire to Sky needs a very, very good turn right now. He needs a very good turn right now.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, well, actually he reaches, right? Next turn. Especially if you consider it's DD, Fly, and Stables.
No, it's expert, Steve Allen. He has expert there. Pretty sure it was still expert, but anyway. Hey, Crack, are you there? I'm not sure if you're trying to say anything.
Yes. No, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm looking.
Oh, okay, I thought maybe your microphone cut out again.
No, it seems alright.
Yeah.
Maybe he can get some gimmick done with the Firebook if I think about it, but it's very doubtful. If Fighter Sky doesn't get something really nice right now, I don't see him pulling anything against those Archangels.
Mm-hmm. I mean, as it stands right now, his best shot seems to be Berserk memes with Manfred, which is not that much of a shot.
Yeah, here's the thing. If Fighter Sky was the one for control, he would still have good chances. He could buy him side break, control game, and so on. But Bishop is the one for control and army, and that's where the problems come in. If Fighter Sky now somehow manages to find full control this turn, I would say he still has chances. If he doesn't, oh well, then I kind of don't see them.
Well, he sees Lebetha, he sees the stats, he sees Archangels.
Yeah, and he realizes the town is lost next turn right now. What will he do? I'm curious, what will a player like Fighter Sky do in a situation like this?
Cry?
Well, I mean, that's what I would do. What will he do?
Oh. Goes into ADC Witches. Well,
I mean, he has Brissa, Mass Haste.
Yeah, Mass Haste with Brissa. Not too bad. And that haste specialty helps out. Pray for Implo. Well, The problem is that bishop also has implo, so... And there's no spell power for Fire the Sky.
There is no single spell that can save Fire the Sky right now. Okay, what can save him is control and some way to out-control bishop. That's what can help him.
Actually ends up using Alkin's movement here. Picks up Destroy Undead. That is...
Yeah, so that kind of does not help. I'm curious what his plan is. Like, is he just going to try and farm as much as he can, and then he'll see if there is an option to play this on? Yeah, I kind of get the feeling he might have given up by now. I guess he's just doing something. If you look at this one, he took a Naga Bank and spent the entire gold the Naga Bank gave him to chain out the Naga Bank army.
It does find the Utopia here. And potentially a decent scroll here behind the... Well, this should be a really good scroll, actually. This is a control scroll, isn't it? Because that's just a picket and a scroll guarded by 8 Chaos Hydras.
Wait, weren't the Hydras the prison? Or just the Alchemist was the
prison? I think it's just a picket and a scroll.
This is not a control scroll, Alex.
No?
Way. Picket is like 5 Hydras, I think, already. Like, you just think about it. Control scroll is a relic. Would you see a relic and a picket by 8 Chaos Hydras in the desert? Like, in the starting zone, maybe? One thing he could try to do, maybe, even though it seems questionable, is take the prison hero and try to side break, but that seems somewhat questionable.
Yeah. Fire shield. Okay. You were correct.
Well, happens. He will use the prison to chain it out, I think. Unless, wait, he checked view air, right? Was there a second town to be gained here? Okay.
No, he did not check view air. He checked view earth. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there was a second town or not.
Is he side breaking now? No, he's changing the iron back. Okay, makes sense. I mean, side breaking wouldn't have helped him. Like, he could have thought it helps, but we have the information that there's full control on bishop's side already, so side breaking does nothing.
Actually decides to go for the Titans fight. Well, this looks like a desperation move for sure. Oof. That is not an easy fight here.
Titans are arguably death, like it's 2 relics.
Yeah. What is this, 16 of them?
Yeah, this is pain. This is a lot of pain.
Well, he knows that he needs to do something to get back into this game, so at least the air tome gives him air control, although he does not have anyone with air magic, but he can still use Dimension
as
Door.
stupid as it sounds, I think the Titans are the correct play. As like, if you think about it, what happens if you don't do the air tome? You either stay or you fall back, right? If you stay, you get killed. If you fall back, Labafar gets the town and he takes the earth tome, the air tome. You lose. If you stay, you fight, you lose. So his only chance here is you get the air tome and hope opponent doesn't have air control, because then you still have a chance. Then you can still out control him. And I'm pretty sure that's what he's going for. He's hoping that Bishop is without air control, so he can start controlling himself. And the fight, honestly, this is very clean as well. Like, I think I would have lost more here.
I think I would have died here.
Death, maybe no, but like he has stats, he has armor, so. But the fight went decently well. I mean, you can't expect a much better fight here. It's Titans, right? Like, Titans are like they're such a problematic fight because you have to get into their face.
But they do no melee penalty.
Yeah, and they are tanky as hell. Like, they have 300 HP and they hit so hard. And it's not like Cyclops where you go in, block, and it's kind of bearable. Like, it hurts, but it's bearable. It hurts, and it hurts a lot. Yeah, here's the thing. If we were to assume that Bishop has no air control, which... I mean, I think Fighter Sky knows this is only out, that Bishop is without air. There could be something he can
He was not able to DD, ran out of timer.
Oh, okay. But he can't defend against Lava anyways, let's be honest. Yeah, this is GG. I mean, it was very one-sided a bit ago. The only chance Fighter Sky had was that he high-rolled something insane from the desert.
Yep. And he didn't. That desert was not the greatest.
I mean, at least we can say here, like, at least from my opinion, that Fighter Sky played really well.
He did. He did the best with what he had to work with.
Yeah, I agree on that. Like, there are sometimes games where you look at it and think, okay, yeah, sure, you had the reverse RNG, but you had outs and you didn't use them.
Yep.
Here, I think he used the outs he had.
Yep.
It just wasn't enough.
Unfortunately, Bishop is not Twaryna, and he did not give him as many chances to get back into this as Twaryna did to...
Yeah, I mean, Bishop is just going to kill him now. Like, I would assume at least.
I'm not sure of Void Remover. I didn't see if he picked Learning or not, but...
Yes, it's a best of 3 smite.
He did?
Okay. So, Wajimura. He doesn't advance Pathfinding because Pathfinding is literally useless. But why he picks Learning, no idea. Maybe he's just on the I have lost mode. Or maybe he just was trying to click as fast as possible to save timer.
Manages to get Eovacious Earth Magic as well, and now he can actually TP with him.
What a calculated move. Well, Steve, rooting for Fighter Sky is nice. It doesn't help him though. I don't see Bishop giving him an out here. Like, this is pretty much over.
He'll win the other two? Well. Bishop is the one who bought the Baratorch Premium, guys. That's,
Fair Voice Remover, it's not the correct choice. Because keeping, like, you taking an almost entirely useless skill to not finish leveling up a useless skill is still wrong, because you add more useless skills to your pool. Instead of getting done with the one useless you have. Yeah, exactly, like you want to keep the slot open. As the other guy is saying. Yeah, trouble. You are in trouble, Mr. Fighter Sky. More Archangels have arrived.
Yep, so he does decide to go for the Utopia.
Oh, he does the taupe, then he DDs into the opponent. Well, Alaga, both of them leveled up a lot of heroes, so it makes sense both of them have a lot of other heroes.
Oh, and the fork does help him as well.
Yep. I think at this moment Fighter Sky realizes. Actually, I think he realized already at the last turn when he saw Labafar.
Let's see what we get here.
I think he realized he has air control when Labafar was standing on the sand.
Mm-hmm.
I think there it was very clear already that there is control. Otherwise, he would never step with Labafar like this, unless there was something very crucial. Oh, so he picked learning over pathfinding. Okay, yeah, then pathfinding is simply the correct choice. No, the one with pathfinding was Alken, I believe. Alex Kent, FTS last turn was looking for outs. Yeah, he knows he's done for unless he high rolled something really badly. He needed the air tome to have an out in case like he's playing as if there were outs.
Oh well. As if Bishop needed some additional help here. Well, he got it.
Well, now he maybe looks like less of a high roller because he can be like, yeah, I found the tome from the taupe. I didn't have the TP shrine. Really, don't check my map. I didn't have TP as a shrine. I had it from the taupe in the desert. Yeah, he now shows DD, and I think Fighter Sky might
have the lookout tower for that scouting information. Now he sees Dracon with the miserable army that Fire to Sky has left.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he cannot reach him with Lebetha right now.
Does he need to, though? Watch remover, honestly? If he had control while his opponent doesn't, it would be the correct play to just delay this for the entire game. Like, why wouldn't you? It's an important game. It's a tournament game where it's about...
There it is. Fire to Sky, GG's. All right, so 1-0 in favor of Bishop, and so we will be back for game 2 tomorrow, guys. Same time tomorrow. I think, not sure if it's going to be Klogi or Crack casting. I think I'll message, I'll have you guys alternate so I'll probably message Klogi if he has the time, then he can do that. If he doesn't, then yeah. But then Crack, if there's a game 3, then on, what's today? Today is Thursday, so on Saturday at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Moscow time. Would you have time?
Not sure, actually. Probably not.
Probably not? Okay. Well, in that case, what about tomorrow? Maybe in that case you can do tomorrow, and then klogi can do Saturday if you don't have the time.
Tomorrow might be better for me, I think, yes.
Okay.
So, honestly, I think FTS played well, Kexi. Would you say he played badly? I think he played well. He just had... Like, the map was against him.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
very one-sided map. I mean, you are more of a Jebus expert than me, Kex, so tell me what you think.
Time for my postcast game? No, I don't think so, guys. I think I'm not gonna be streaming. We'll just start a stream tomorrow. Oh yeah, guys. So in case anybody is in chat who does not know about us, you guys can follow myself as well as Crack on Twitch. We both do stream in English. I generally stream Jebus Cross, but Crack streams other templates. So these are the links to our Twitch, and also I do have guides on YouTube if you guys are trying to learn how to play the game. You can check me out on YouTube as well.
All right, then. Thanks for watching, Chat Papashki. Was a nice game to watch, even though very one-sided from the map-wise.
Yeah,
Nice
certainly
play
was
for
not
both
the it certainly was not the pain that yesterday's game was.
Yeah, that was kind of painful to watch. I mean, it happens, bad days, bad
Yeah,
maps
yeah.
happen too. All right, thanks for having me, Alex. Probably see
Yeah.
you around tomorrow. Also.
Thank you, Crack. Okay, cool. Yeah, and thank you guys for watching. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we will be back to cast more tomorrow, like I said, 5 p.m. Ukrainian time, 6 p.m. Moscow time. So just Google that, GMT +3, 6 p.m. GMT +3. You know, Google whatever time zone that's going to be for you. So, and yeah, we will see you guys. We will see you guys soon. I'm not gonna do the post-game interview because you know I just feel like it's kind of weird listening to half a question in Russian and then try to translate it to you guys. So you know we're just gonna end the stream here. All right, guys. Peace out, and we hope to see you soon.